I got a piece of shit laptop. No, it's actually a good laptop. I just can't figure out how to run shit. What?
I might have to get up and alter that. It's still on the start screen. Nope. No, wait. Man, there it goes. Hold on. Got to go away. All right, new laptop. Let's see if you can put chat up. Let's see if that pops. Excuse me.
That is, I gotta go to chat. Show live stream. Where? What the fuck? That got changed.
Here's back. Give some of this. Thank you. Right back. Here you go, baby. Hold on.
I can't read that shit 'cause it's so small. And I have it on large.
I can't even see it.
Yeah, I know.
No, now I do. I see Dave Wolfie there.
It's up there, but it's extremely small.
Yeah, you ain't lying. I can read it because it's on my television, but yeah, that's not like it was before.
No.
It has changed some of your settings in your restream. Did you go from Windows 10 and you got the new laptop as Windows 11?
Yep.
Nah, you're going to have to go through your settings all over again.
Shouldn't have to for restream.
They said that about YouTube, too.
Yeah, I know. All my YouTube shit was all fuckered up. I don't want the overlay. I want it to be off to the side. What's this padding shit? What's that changing?
I don't see any changes. I still see a laptop and taco. Yeah. Demon?
There, that better?
Yeah. No, well, I don't know. You got to give it a moment because there's a delay.
Oh, yeah.
See, again, restream, not a great gamer. There, it got a little bigger that time. And a little bigger. Have a title, Tittle
I
Tango.
can't read it because of my background. Maybe I need to shut off my background, huh?
Maybe.
I can read it off to the side, but it's really hard for you to read. Let's see.
Well, my TV, so.
Graphics. Let's go to not video clips. Background. We need to find background. We'll just do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Nora. Not a great gamer. Okay, this is Alpha Title. No, Alpha Titty Tango. Okay. Okay. Now the newest messages are on the top. Or would you rather? I think I'd rather have them on the bottom.
To me, it don't matter. I mean, I'm used to them being on the top. Because usually every time we do this, they are. Did you announce that I was in this when you put that in my Discord?
Yep.
Okay.
And the only place I put it in was, remember, for 14 months.
Watch the thing off, Alexis.
Should have been put
graphics left.
When I'm on here, it should be put in general.
Oh my god. Okay, video. There.
That's not a new member.
Well, he's been a member for 14 months, though. So,
Man, I need to get a few more people in here.
thanks, Nora. Hey, Dave. Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave.
Now let it cool off, buddy. It's hot. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot, sir.
It's a party.
Thank you, Nora. I just seen that. I'm sorry. There is a delay. But I don't think that's going to make a huge difference there, my friend, because, yeah, there was a delay even on your older. So I think the delay is going to remain regardless.
Well, I can't do anything about the delay.
Yeah.
That's between us doing this and YouTube.
Yep.
Happy Sunday. Oh, and between YouTube when they're typing and when it pops up on the screen. So,
Huh.
but one thing I should have done when I played that thing was highlight. See there, I can highlight it.
Yeah. I said, Dave, well, hello, Dave Wolfie. Nora. I don't think we got anyone else. Not a great gamer. We got Nora, Dave Wolfie, not a great gamer. So we only got 3 so far. But we usually do not do this on a Saturday. That makes sense.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for a whole lot of people anyway. I didn't think anybody would even show, really. I mean, usually the ones that are always here are the ones that'll show, probably. But
Yeah.
and you never know.
Well, that's true. I don't know
Maybe
who
just
always.
a better day today. Who knows?
No, I don't know. I don't know who all streaming. I haven't looked. I haven't checked because I can't stream
The
right
only one I
now.
saw that was streaming was Medieval Mom. But
Well,
you're
she streams.
hooked up with
She's
a lot more people than I am, so
yeah. She streams more than I ever did.
yeah, she streams every single day, no matter what.
Now let it cool off. See, it's
Yeah.
hot.
What do you mean it's Sunday here? Well, it ain't Sunday here. It's Saturday.
Yeah. I am from the future, Nora says. And
Tell everyone I said hello.
They heard you. Mrs. Hawk says hello, everybody, in case you didn't hear.
uh-oh.
What?
Oh. I just boo-booed.
Oh, no, don't be boo-booing.
I just tapped on something.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Can't hear you. Wait, I can hear you again.
Because I can't see chat or nothing.
You got to quit hitting buttons.
Okay. No, it's got desktop and new desktop. So it
Oh.
completely erased everything off the screen that I had up there. To figure out how to shut that shit off, man.
Nora and Friend says it's slow today. World events are more important. And I was streaming earlier today. Hey, if you guys want, we can talk about world events, but you do have to follow the rules, which is no hatefulness, no arguing. Yeah, don't be a dick. Everybody's got different opinions. The rule is you have to respect everybody's opinion. But I know what world events you're talking about. You're talking about the fact that sometime yesterday, I don't know when, Israel announced that in part, they dropped missiles on Iran. Within 2 hours of that, it was changed from in part to Israel and the United States
Yep.
are dropping missiles on Iran. And that's been an ongoing thing since yesterday. So, what are you guys' thoughts?
No sauerkraut on my tacos, please.
No, please.
Or any canned special sauce. I saved that special sauce just for you, Bordeaux fart.
Look, it's okay to have opinions. They're all gonna vary. No sauerkraut on my taco.
Yeah.
Any of your day. Why would you put sauerkraut on tacos?
Who knows? Each to their own, I guess.
That doesn't
I
even
don't put sauerkraut on my tacos either. Only on my Reubens.
It's just
Reubens and brats. I want to know how to deflect a missile by a fart.
well,
You push really hard. Hopefully, it doesn't become a shark. With lots of sauerkraut, gamer.
but since that is world news, what's everybody's opinion on missiles dropping over Iran? Let's say we don't have to say who's dropping them. Hell, they've been talking about that since. I don't even know when that started yesterday. I didn't quite catch it when it
I
started.
didn't catch it either. I didn't know
Yeah.
until I turned on my new computer, and that's what popped up first thing. So,
Okay.
I don't know. The thing I worry about is the innocence, so to speak.
Down for.
Well, it's okay to talk about it, Nora. That's part of the problem with people. Something happens, right? The whole world is watching it, and everybody always does the same thing. I ain't saying anything. That's what's wrong with the world. Nobody talks anymore. The world might learn how to heal if people would learn how to agree to disagree, or at least start talking again. I mean, if you look at the world today, like you could say anything in a text, but man, when it comes time to talk, there is no talk.
Hey,
Ever
Brett,
occur to people that might be what's wrong?
well, a lot of people don't like to. They want to go to escape the world on here, I guess is how to say it.
Yeah, okay, but if that's true, right? Brett the Care Bear. Hello, Miss Brett. Most of it ain't because they want to escape the world. If you're on a talk show, they halfway expect it because it's on every talk show there is. It's mostly because people are so afraid of offending someone else that they don't think they're allowed to have an opinion. They have one, but they're afraid, well, if I say this, 20 people are going to get mad. Y'all need to just, why does anybody have to get mad? Why can't people just go, yeah, I get it, right? Why can't we look at every side of the equation with respect rather than that instant, But my Boulder bosses drop missiles where you damn well please, but my country is way off limits. You don't want to piss us off, Aussie.
Aussies, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't remember hearing any mention of any issues with Australia that I'm aware of. I mean, look, this whole Iran story has been going on for, man, you can go all the way back to the Obama administration, and that was going on. It's been an ongoing issue for, oh, man, how long? I don't even know. I don't know. Usually I don't pay attention to it.
I don't know much of it. That's all I.
Well, in the beginning, I didn't pay attention to it because it's like, what's new, right? It's.
Only part
So,
I'm worried about that is the citizens of that country. Are they getting hurt too?
as much as I would hate to say it, I'm guessing that at some point, or probably already, my guess would be, yeah, and that's the part about any conflict I don't like. It's because you have non-combatants. They ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yep.
Usually it's two governments fighting and arguing, but sometimes uh, you're running again to play. Good. I'm working on it, Britt. I am. Um, I miss streaming. I do, but nothing I can do about it at the present moment.
What the hell?
Usually
My screen just went black for a second there.
I keep I keep tips for pieces and parts, but hell, I can't even get those if you can't stream. The only thing I can do is what Ken does. I can talk, but I did that, and then it was horrible. Like hardly nobody showed up. My Streamlabs wasn't working.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Just save all the cute Aussie girls for me, Buff. I'll take care of them and hide with him in a bunkhouse somewhere. I'll be happy, and if I die, I die a happy Nora. Oh, Lord, Nora. Nora's like, I don't care about any war. Just hide me in the bunker with the ladies.
This could be solved by an Asian moonwalking. What the fuck?
Well, my opinion is I understand it. Like, because, I mean, I don't think anybody... But here's my question, and maybe I'm the only one that thinks this way. Maybe I'm not, right? I could understand why the rest of the world wouldn't want Iran to have a nuclear war or have a nuclear weapon. But wouldn't it make sense for every country to get rid of their damn nuclear weapons?
Yeah, well, they tried that, and then, yeah, that didn't work.
Second week of April. Well, hell, you got to let March get here first there, Brett.
Yeah, March
It'll
ain't
be
even-
here... Yeah, it'll be here for me in about 3 hours and 10 minutes, but for, I think, Ken, it's 4 hours and 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 7:49 right now. Oh.
I like talking about controversial things, but it's not to be controversial. It's because I like other people's opinions, and of course, I do respect them. I'm not looking for people to
It's all
think
just
like
for
me.
conversation, not to be I'm right, you're wrong, or nothing like that. You know, it's for conversation. I think nuclear weapons should be replaced with pillows.
I'd agree. I've always
Pillow
wondered
fights.
that. When
Can
they
you
talk.
imagine that, dude? An army facing another army with nothing but pillows. That'd be fucking hilarious. I would YouTube that shit so fast.
Well, you wouldn't see that. It would just mean that as much as they would use their machine guns and shit, you wouldn't have to worry about them ruining the entire planet with nuclear waste.
Yeah,
Because,
well,
I mean, war's
it's
ugly.
always who's got the bigger dick, you know.
Well, that's why missiles are shaped like dicks. Hey, Moni. Yeah, that's why missiles are shaped like
Hey,
dicks.
Moni. Sorry I missed you.
There's some cute ones there as well. Well, Florida's
Yeah,
not
okay,
just old people. I mean, come on. The college girls go down there for spring break. Miami's full of, okay, don't get offended by this. Miami's full of a bunch of hoes. You know,
Not all of them, though. I mean,
No.
there's getting bad in every place.
but
I
they're,
used to think that of Rapid City, full of nothing but hoes. Well, they're not all that way. You know what I'm saying? There are some of each.
yeah. But my opinion on what happened is they didn't want to go to the table. They were not really negotiating. Israel and Iran have been bitter enemies for probably as long as I've been alive.
Yeah. Yeah, probably longer than we've been alive.
Yeah. So I mean that's a given that of course they're going to go in there and do whatever whatever they can do.
Right.
Am I against it? No. Am I for it? No. I'm kind of neutral. I kind of just look at why it's happening and what the possibilities are.
Nora needs some stress relief. Ah. Well, here's some lotion and some napkins. Go in the bathroom and take care of your stress relief.
But it's been an interesting week. It really, news-wise, it's been interesting. I watched the State of the Union and watched something happen in the State of the Union that's never happened before. I'm not going to blow that because a lot of people didn't watch it. And if you really want to know what I'm talking about, something did happen during there and never seen that at all.
Hawks and I already talked about that. So if you guys want to hear it, say it in the chat.
Yeah, I have an opinion, but it's not the normal opinion. I more look at it as, when in the hell did this become part of the State of the Union? So my opinion really doesn't get into politics because, guys, I am not a conservative. I am not a liberal. I'm an independent. And that's because I want to reserve the right to bitch at anybody that says I'm a politician, regardless of the letter.
Right.
I can't buy into I'm all this way. I can't do it.
Yeah,
because
that means you're extreme. That's what that means. I'm all Republican or all Democrat. That means you're extreme right or extreme left, one of the two.
Right, and that's what I don't understand
That
about
ain't
people
me
that
at
go,
all. I'm somewhere in the middle.
Yep, that's me. Because there's some things that Dems say I agree with, and then there's other things Republicans say I agree with. And having said that, they both say shit that I look at them like, are you fucking nuts?
That's the truth. And this, I hate this party or that party. I'm independent. Two Hawks, Bordeaux Fart says. I'm no bloody sheep. Bah, black sheep, have you any? Well, sorry.
Yeah, I agree with that. To me, if you're basically just all one party, you kind of got to be a sheep, don't
what's really going on if you're all one party. Sorry to say.
Yeah, you can't be. Or at least I don't think you can be, Just think of the
one other than
puppies.
independent? What is that one called?
Libertarian?
Libertarian. Somebody said I lean more towards libertarian with other tendencies.
I do. A libertarian is the ancient version of what they call a humanist.
I don't give a shit what you do as long as you don't affect me or, whatever your choices are your choices, but.
Yep. Now you just described me. That's my feeling towards government. I don't care what you do at all.
I'm talking about
if your
people.
Government, I like you as long as you stay away. Just don't come anywhere I'm at. Do what you got to do. Say what you got to say. Stay the fuck out of my house.
Nora became a member.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're going to have to, I wouldn't try to play that just yet. I'd wait until you're not live and then try to master that,
Well,
you're a party of one with Asian affiliations who moonwalk.
There you go.
I dare you. I dare you imitate me in the sense where I fart when I eat chili in 7 days to die.
Oh, you rejoined. Okay. Thank you, Nora. Appreciate it.
Oh,
Well, I tried to do members only streams and nobody was showing up, so I quit doing them. And then I even asked in the private chat on whatever you call it, the where you going? Put your announcements and stuff in there. Nobody even read it, I don't think.
yeah.
Asking people what day would be best for them to do a stream. Nobody answered, so
Yeah.
he has done the joke mod and got bitched out for doing it because he didn't take it serious. Who gives a shit if he's serious? That's the whole fun of watching Hawks, because he doesn't take it so serious.
Yeah, that's why I quit doing it. I had too many people.
Yeah, and I'm telling you what, I loved it when he played the joke mod because it was funny as shit. That was the whole point, wasn't it?
It was, but then I had too many people going, "You're not even trying to take this seriously. How do you take the fucking poopy socks as something you're carrying around seriously?" And I'm like, man, look, you know what? I'm just not going to fucking stream it. If I can't play it and have fun without 10 people bitching, why the hell would I want to play it?
I was undressed as required. Yep. Bordo Fart, you were there. Gamer was there. And not very many people were there. It was usually 2 people, maybe 3.
Why were you undressed?
If nobody wants to watch it, then what's the point? Nobody wants to join me up on panel at all.
I do so. I'm here.
On members only.
Oh. Well, no, because back when you started that, I was streaming. It's a little hard to join you when I'm live, you know?
I wasn't pointing the finger at any certain person.
But I think I know why nobody showed up. Bored old fart showed up at all of them, but he was undressed. That's why they didn't come in. He scared them away.
You're not supposed to play jokes seriously. They're jokes, for fuck's sakes. That's right, Bordo Fart.
Yeah,
And
that's what they are.
I was not saying you were saying anything wrong, sir.
No.
I was saying I was doing live streams for members only for a while, but nobody wanted to join, so why do I sit there for an hour when nobody's going to show?
Well, no, Nora, you're fine. You trust me, you were not one of them that was in there complaining. But I had several that would DM me in Discord, even in my chat.
Yep.
Hey, you need to take this more seriously. I don't understand how anyone playing, and that's fun to play, I'm not going to lie, it is. But I don't see how anyone playing that could possibly take it seriously.
Oh my God.
There's so much funny shit in there. I die laughing just off some of the shit that's in there.
I think they made some changes to that too, because I watched somebody else play that joke mod once. And you know how you get dysentery? Well, in that mod is now called poopy pants. And you walk around farting.
Oh, wow.
It's hilarious. And the zombies come running every time you fart.
Alexis, put your shoes on, take them out. They got to go potty. Good news is it ain't cold yet. Tomorrow's going to be boot day and throw salt down. Can you believe today was nice? And then tomorrow we got sleet, rain, snow, ending with ice.
Yeah. I agree with Britt. You play however you want to play any games. It's your channel for a reason, is what she meant to say. Yep.
Well, in the end, I did, because I did play it privately. I just figured
I wanted to watch you play, and it ticked me off that people were bitching about you not playing it the way they wanted you to, which is why I made comments about, how about you let him play, and if you want to play it different, you go play it different.
No, it was a combination of both, Nora. I don't want to get into the other channel because I'm still friends with him. Was there disagreements? Yes. Over there, it was basically 2 people that were complaining, and that's what led to the disagreement. Now I have my own channel, but some of them did follow, and I'm glad they did. Some of them still watch both, and I'm glad they do. But some of them are also the same ones that, well, and they don't do it on anything else I do. Just joke mod, like, you need to really try it. I'm like, I'm too busy laughing. It is hard not to laugh when some of the stuff I pick up in there is just weird as shit.
Dave says, "Yay, let's play poopy."
Trust me, Nora, the more you get into gaming, you will run into people that's going to come in there, tell you how to play, and if you don't play the way they want you to play, trust me, they're going to go off. And me, look, I don't listen to people like that when it gets to be too much. I quit streaming it. And it's not to punish the ones that are enjoying it. It is so I don't have to just keep reading that shit. Yeah, if it's a couple, I don't care. I just ignore that. But when it becomes like half the chat is, no, do this. Why ain't you doing that? That's not funny. I'm like, what? You know? I mean, if anybody would remember when I was doing Fallout 4, I consistently had people telling me how to play. But it was at that time, a humorous playthrough. I was doing a serious playthrough. Not that I'm going to do it perfectly, because, look, I'm not a professional gamer, but because I beat it so long ago, but it was on PlayStation 4 when I did it, and it's been like over a decade. So it's like really, I can't remember half the shit in it. But I still get that sometimes on 7 Days to Die.
Nora, that'd be a bad mistake turning the chat off. Don't go to
Yeah,
that.
I don't want to turn it down. I don't want to turn my chat off, because a lot of them there I love talking to.
Or I won't watch it if there's no chat, if it's live.
Oh, I hate the ones when you go into them
playing and shit like that. And,
I hate the ones when you go in, you got to subscribe, and you got to wait 2 minutes or 20 minutes before you can leave a message.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know if I like you yet, but you're telling me in order to say hi, you know?
Yep.
Well, that's just it, Buff. They weren't going away. When I didn't acknowledge them in chat, they were DMing me in Discord. If they would have just went away, I would have continued it, but that's not what happened.
Yep. Yeah, I was not very fucking happy about that myself.
Yeah. Do I like it? Yeah, I think Joke Mod's funnier than hell.
I play it. If you don't like Joke Mod, go away. Because I play it like a joke.
Well, I think that's why it's called. That was one of the points I was trying to get through their heads. I'm like, you do understand? It's called Joke Mod. Hence the word joke. You know? And then I had people going, that mod's stupid.
I apologize for coming across that way to you about Fallout 4, Hawks. My intent was for you to get the most out of it, but I failed. I'll just stick to teasing you goofy stuff.
No, I do both. When it comes to a game like Fallout, there's one that I'll do jokingly, and then the other one I will attempt to do a serious playthrough. But my attitude towards game is not the same as everybody else. The example is professional gamers take that shit serious. I don't, because, well, it's a game. Do I try? Well, yeah, of course I do. But am I going to jump up and down? Not really. It's kind of like this. If you get sick in real life, you go to the hospital. There's real consequences. You die in a game, you're gone. If you're hungry in real life, yeah, well, look. But I mean, if you're hungry in real life, right? You're hungry. If you're hungry in a game, the screen says you're hungry, but you don't feel hungry.
She came over the other night. That's cool. Ah, Mama gifted 5 memberships. Christian Son of Ghost hasn't been here in fucking years, man. Highlighter Bunny, So Not Yours. And Mama Redneck has been a member for 29 months. Now I gotta
I
go
don't know
play
how
the
long I've been a member, but I am a member. I don't know how long.
Act like you're gonna buy a membership, and it'll tell you how much, and then it'll let you either gift a membership or it will let you post how long you've been a member.
I've been a member. I don't know how long. Been a while.
Somebody texting me. Oh, Vin Coppola.
Me, I can't have them. Sometimes I wonder if I had membership, how many members I would have, you know? Like how many people would see that and go, I want to be a member, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder. Like if I had it, how many people would actually become a member? Oh, you're all right. I'm just moving, putting the feet in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got a glass up there. Oh. I didn't know if you'd seen it. I'm like, oh shit. Yes. Now I gotta wash it, but I gotta get the bottom soaked now. It's 2-pronged, make sure I don't have to scratch it up.
Whoa, that just jumped. Holy shit.
And no, I don't remember anybody fucking up too bad that made me angry over Fallout 4. Not even, I don't think anybody did. Was there a couple of arguments? Well, sure. I don't try to hang on to that shit because shit happens. We all think different. But I don't see it as a failure from anybody.
Well, you wanna
But I remember the first.
you come up here and hide.
Yeah, I remember the first time I played it. The only thing I could remember was I took out the robot people. Now I forgot what the hell they're called. Oh, the institution. Yeah, that's what it was. What'd you do, Ken? Chat's gone. There it is. Oh, now it's back.
No, it's a stupid thing that keeps switching every once in a while when I hit the wrong area on the screen. It changes to demo mode. See here, I'll show you. Here's demo mode. I have no idea what in the hell I'm supposed to use that for, but
Trying to bury that bone. I don't know either.
it's supposed to be able to let you like click on that and then I don't know, it plays like different things in order or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Now how does oh, there it goes again. Chat's goes back.
I just did it to show you.
How does membership work? So let's say you're like 500 and you got like 15 members. Is it like Super Chat? It has to be 100 before they pay you?
No.
Well, how does that
work? You're allowed
work?
to have members. If you have enough to have members, then they pay a fee every month to be a member. And then what you're supposed to do is private content with members only. And then that's one benefit. Or like some people that are large channels, once you become a member, you get a member's t-shirt or a member's coffee cup or something like that. Well, I'm not large enough to be able to fucking do anything like that. So
Now you'd be in the hole. Now, I was hoping they held on to it. I was hoping they would keep it until it was 100 because Like my whole purpose of even wanting membership is to sit on the membership that comes in and then use it for like the problem I'm having now.
Well,
You
it would
know?
be paid to you at the same time your ad revenue is paid in.
Oh, I don't even know. I don't have. Well, if you're only 500, you don't have ad revenue because they're not going to give it to you. You got to have 1,000 per ad.
Oh, well then that's when you get members then.
No, you can get
Really?
membership at 500.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Nora.
Yeah, I've seen that too, Laugh Fun. And the weird part is, I don't even get paid for it, but I see them doing it.
Non-premium users of YouTube. Really?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, last son, because I have premium, so I don't see none of that shit.
Well, I was
That was one of the
streaming.
reasons. That
I
was one
never,
of the reasons why I got premium, was because the ads on YouTube were like freezing up my computer, or not my computer. They were freezing up my TV. Like it would just go, "Bang," and that would be the sound and everything. It wouldn't play the ad. It wouldn't do shit. It would just freeze the TV because it was a really old smart TV. Once I
yeah,
got that, I yeah. But then I found out since then there's a lot of benefits to having premium.
yeah. I mean, I'm assuming there is. But I had seen that because I always have the chat or my stream opened up on my phone so I can look for lag. Because sometimes people would tell me, and sometimes I have it on my phone. Well, fuck, I can see it immediately, and I can start trying to figure out why.
Right.
But then, and I've only seen it once. This little strip showed up on top, and it ended up being an advertisement for something. And I'm like, why would that be on mine? I'm not monetized. And then it was gone, and I'm like, well, but I'm not getting money for that.
Right.
But I've only seen it once, so I don't even know how that happened or why it happened, or if somebody put it up there. I don't know how that works because, again, I'm not a professional streamer. I'm still learning.
And how is it stolen revenue if you're not buying it?
Well, no,
YouTube Premium is not stolen revenue. Trust me. There's a lot more shit than just not getting ads. There's a lot of shit on YouTube Premium that's available that I use on a daily basis, and when it forgets to get paid, I notice quick.
I think he's talking about putting ads up on people's channels that ain't getting paid for the ads they're putting up.
Oh, well,
allegedly,
yeah,
when they run ads,
premium for that, he was talking about YouTube Premium. So,
yeah, to me, if they're running ads, I should be getting paid.
You'd think, yeah.
Yeah, even if it's 3 cents, and that's always been my other problem with. Why would anybody go out of their way to run ads when your revenue from ads is basic shit? You're really not making money.
It depends on your views. You don't get paid from the ads. You get paid from how many views you get. Every 1,000 views is how they rate it. I think it's $100 every 1,000 views.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure, but to me, like if you had maybe 10 or 20,000 something view, a sub count, and your views were a few thousand, I can see you might be making revenue then, But if you're like, if you got 1,200 or 2,000, you ain't making a lot.
I make some revenue.
Oh yeah, I mean, even Life as a Game was making some revenue.
Right. It's for every 1,000 views. I think it's $100, and that's besides your donations and besides other shit.
Yeah. Well, my community tips when they can, and I appreciate it too. And so to me, I don't do bad for a non-monetized channel. I mean, not really, but I think that's because my community carries me more than I think YouTube itself would.
Right.
This is personally, I don't care. I run the ads regardless, unless you're under 1K. My railroad channel gets ads, and I am not monetized.
How did
Right.
you get that loud?
Yeah, I think you should get paid though, because they're running
I can't
ads.
get nothing else to play that loud.
Okay, well,
And it's like every other fucking note in a song. Like,
I-
you know that new members thing that I played when you did a donation?
yeah.
I didn't hear none of it. None of it.
Well, I ordered each of us a set of speakers with a subwoofer.
Oh, cool.
They're not real expensive ones, but they should do the job.
Better than what we got.
Yeah. Because I can't hear anything.
Yeah,
If I don't have the Bluetooth hooked up to my hearing aids,
right.
I can't hear anything.
Nora needs the hours.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gradual. This is what irritates me about not being able to stream is I know I'm losing my hours. I had them,
Right.
but then at the same token, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. And then secondly, I'm not at 500 anyway.
I guess here's the way I figured it out, and Gaffa taught me this. If you're not having fun, neither is your chat.
I have fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how to push it. How do you put that?
No, that's just going to other channels and saying hi in their chat. Not pushing your channel, nothing. It's just saying hi to your chat, and then new people notice you, and then they come and check you out.
Well, I do that, and I do that.
It's like I check you out all night long. Oh, sorry.
Me, I
You
don't.
didn't hear a fucking thing.
I did. Yes, I did. And I heard that all night long. And there ain't no camera in my house, so I know you ain't checking. Plus,
That
you
you
got the
know
wrong
of.
plumbing.
I used to be
I
a
know I
spy in
got-
other countries, and I got little tiny cameras all over your house. And I wait till you walk in the room before I turn them on.
I'm sure you do. But I mean, I can't do it as much as other people do because my life is not YouTube.
Yeah, that's true, last son. But as I tell people that are monetized and they bitch about them doing them things, guess what? It's your choice to be there. And you're the one that signed the paperwork that said it was okay for them to take 30%.
Well,
and it is their platform, so
it's a business.
if you don't
so,
like it, start your own platform. I don't know what else to say.
well, to me, and I've said this before, all of them want their revenue because YouTube is a business. It's no different if you go to Target or Walmart, right?
Damn right.
They
shouldn't be
got to
giving
make
shit
their
for free.
money.
Yep. And advertisement on TV is how Walmart or Target fucking get customers, and yeah, they're paying for that, and
Their employees, the building, the insurance, all that shit.
yep.
So YouTube has
lights on, fucking yeah, all that's an expense.
Yeah, YouTube has
That's like that for
overhead
YouTube
too.
also, they have to pay their robots.
Yep, they got to pay their robots, they got to pay their employees, they got to pay their programs. Man, they
Yep.
got to pay every fucking body.
Yep.
And then because they're a big company, you know full well they got a retirement package, more than likely an insurance package.
Yep, and not to mention all them programmers and everything that go along with all them programs that they're paying for.
Yep, and then they got competition. Like most people don't know it, but like everybody thinks like we'll do comparison as to which one's better. Is it Twitch? Is it YouTube? But here's the thing: they're in competition, right? It's simple as that. So they're all, if they don't make enough money to make their platform bigger and bigger and bigger, then obviously, much like
be more
everything
noticed.
else, yeah, competition wins.
Yep.
It's the same reason you got all these new features popping up when a YouTuber streams. It's because Twitch has a lot of those features, but they can't take a Twitch feature. So they got to create ones that are similar or close. And that's what all that's about. It's not about anything else. It's about, well, man, they got that. Now I want something like that.
YouTube makes profit. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in business. What's
Oh,
the
they
point of
definitely
starting a
make
business
profit.
if you're not going to make profit? That's the idea.
Yeah, they do make profit. And I don't know who's telling you they make zero.
He
Google
says
it.
Google, YouTube claim they make zero profit. No, they
Well,
make profit.
Huh, right?
No. See, I can guarantee you they're probably not, but it's not because they don't want to make money. If they're doing that, it means that they're taking everything they make from YouTube and throwing it back into YouTube. And the only reason a large corporation like Google would do that is the tax write-off. It means they could flip it and turn it into profit, but the minute you do, you just lost your tax write-off. That means they're just taking everything and throwing it back in. So that way they can show no profit.
Gamer, I have had problems with that since I started doing that. You remember we used to do raids all the time. Now, nobody wants to follow me to go do a raid. Very
I
few,
do.
if they do, follow me.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, I do because you're doing the raid and I'm in there. So I have to be a few minutes late because I'm generally on the panel. But I always go in and...
Right. And all a raid is for is to show the love from one channel to another, hit that like button, and get the fuck out. Or check it out if you want to, because my stream is ended, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the way I used to do it was put RD Neck Raid in the chat, and I'd tell everybody to copy that message, and then I'd put the link in the chat, and then before I put the link in the chat, I would have theirs up live and have it broadcasting on mine, so that... Did you see my message? I'm talking about your message, dude. I'm literally talking about your message right now, Nora. Listen, boy! But what I'm saying is that's how I used to do live streams, is do all that stuff, and then because I had a broadcast it, I could call out people if they weren't going in there. You said gamer, I wasn't sure, because I read, I read your comment out loud and then started talking about it, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think YouTube has its issues, but at the same token, I think Twitch has its issues. I think regardless of platform, they got their issues.
Every platform has its own issues, man. Yeah, because there are other ones that people have left YouTube because it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. And within 6 months, they're back on YouTube again because it sucked over there. But yet, they're the ones that were bitching about the ad revenue and all this shit, how it was ran. You can go over to here and make money immediately. Nope.
No, these platforms are set up to where unless you build a rather large channel, right?
Yeah.
It's not that you're not going to make money, but you're not going to retire on it.
No. Yeah, I can't retire off of $100 a year.
Well, fuck. How the hell are you only making $100 a year? Can I make more than that just off tips?
Because I haven't gotten tips since I've been back live yet. I have not gotten one tip.
I mean, for taxes, it's just, to me, because of what I use it for, it's not like it's going to penalize me because it has to go back into the channel, but my channel's so small, that literally does have to go back into the channel.
Well, if you're doing anything with your channel, it should. It just seems that every time I get paid from YouTube, some fucking bill or something needs paid immediately, or we're gonna get shut off. And if I didn't get paid, we would have been shut off from, say, electric or gas or whatever, or the car took a shit or something. It always seems there's something.
Yeah. Welcome back there,
Never go
Moni.
back into the channel, other than one time I put all of the revenue that I made, and I made like a big, large sum because a bunch of people donated that month and whatnot. And I got like 200 and some dollars. Well, I went and bought a camera, a case, and all kinds of shit for that camera. Now it feels like a waste of money because I can't get out and about and do shit like I used to. But
Yeah.
that was meant to go, like when I went to the Threshing Bee and shit like that. That was meant for that. And
Yeah.
the one and only thing that I ever filmed with it was my brother's wedding. And I asked him for permission, or not my brother's wedding, my brother's daughter's wedding. And I asked him for permission to put it on YouTube. Nope. Because there was a death in the family at the same exact time and they didn't want to remember it like
That was
that.
your brother's wedding, Ken.
No,
That
it
was
wasn't.
not- Yeah, that was your brother's wedding.
Oh, yeah, it was, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And he didn't want it on because, yeah. He didn't want it on there because he didn't want to look at that and remember the death in the family.
Well, I mean, that's kind of understandable. There are certain things people would rather store in the back of their mind rather than have it pulled back up front over and over again, you know?
If I would retire right now, I would get $1,400 a month plus. My uncle is leaving me one of his pensions. Cool. Nora, that was not meant as a fucking a hint or anything, dude. But I appreciate that, man.
What about
And I have one for that. Ready? Here we go. Oh my god, I so gotta.
After we get the speakers, if that doesn't solve it, we'll send these back.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna pack the garbage.
right.
that was nice there, Nora.
Well, fuck that.
Yes, it was. It was very nice. Thank you. 1999 USD for Ken's retirement fund. You can't even afford $20, you cheap bastard.
Hey, he wanted some change back, damn it.
Actually,
You know.
Nora, I figured out a trick. If you YouTube retirement funds, right? If you send it as friend and family, then you can put in an exact amount. That's how I do it to Hawks all the time. I send it as friend and family, and then I can put in the $7.77, which everybody should do. Go over to Hawks and donate $7.77 and see what happens. You know,
Why? I can't
donate
stream.
$5. That's the other one that I like.
I wish I could stream. I would have my damn monitor so much faster, but fuck, I couldn't even get my Streamlabs to turn on. It was like, man. And nobody was there anyway, so I was like, well,
2 or
that's
3
just a waste of time.
I click on the stupid button on accident all the time. So, are yours not new enough? Your screens?
I don't know.
Lower see.
You said you were gonna give me one,
You
but
get him on his spot, Birdie.
rather use Super Chat Plus became a
Let's get him on
member,
the
so
spot,
there's
Birdie.
for freaking $20. Yep, because you paid 99 cents. See, you overpaid then, Nora.
If I'm going to give you one of those screens, you're going to need to get a mountain for it, so you can put it on the wall.
Well, yeah, that was over $20. Yep.
Where you can put it.
Yeah, I want to hang it on the wall,
Yeah.
literally. That's what my plan was. I'll move over the calendar and shit closer to the corner, and where that physical
Right.
therapy is, I'll
I
move that
need
over
to-
there.
That's another thing I gotta buy then.
No, honey.
I'm just telling you that's not gonna happen right now.
Right? Because you can't hang it on the wall.
That's true, last bud.
Slow down. I'm not understanding you.
You just sent 20. You must have sent it through PayPal and not Streamlabs. Check your PayPal because Moni just sent you 20.
I didn't. My phone has been shutting off notifications too. So, yeah, I don't have a notification for that yet. But thank you, Money. Appreciate it. And I'll get the whole $20 off of that instead of
Yeah.
$20. Or excuse me, I can't over exaggerate now. $19.99 minus 30%.
I know when people send me money on my PayPal because my goes to my PayPal email, and then it goes off. If you can stream, Hawks, do it. Find a way and stream.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I can do is talk, Nora. Problem is nobody shows up.
That's all right. At least your channel's still active.
It is active.
Monique, thank you very much. No, I'm saying stays active.
Oh,
YouTube won't ever take it away from you. But if you're not staying active, people will start leaving. I have noticed that because I went not active for a year because I just had a case of the fuckets because of all the negativity and shit that was going on at the time.
well, I know I need to because I got to find out why my Streamlabs wasn't working because
Why is that
yeah.
like $13 ish?
What? I don't
Oh,
know.
you're talking about Nora's donation. Got it.
Oh, well, yeah, because if it went through Super Chat, they got to take their part.
Yeah, I like Nora said, just talk and have fun. Yeah, and that was also why I suggested also to keep shouting out your channel. That's why I suggested we could go live more often on my channel if you want to. And you're like, well, we'll see how I feel.
Well, yeah, because it's an up and down ride. Like some days I look at it logically, and the other days I get aggravated because it's like I know what my goal is. I've never cared whether or not I hit 1,000. My goal's always been the same. Just the ability to have membership to maintain the channel has always been enough for me.
Yes, I agree, Nora, but Hawks does not want to be doing that. I don't understand why not, but whatever. It's his choice. I have offered
Because
it to
people
him
don't show up. Because one,
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody remembers this or not. But Neebs literally had to start another channel. And he had to start another channel because of his podcast and because of music. And they nailed
You
him
have to.
because, hold on, let me finish this so you understand it. They nailed Neebs. They're 2 million people.
Hey, Mia Lily.
But they got them because his channel said Neebs Gaming. And what they got, and I know because they talked about it on their podcast when they opened up the other channel. Basically, what they were telling them is you got to be one or the other.
No,
So they had to move stuff from Neebs Gaming and put it over to the Magic Dumpster.
See, my problem is that people told me that when I first started because I was doing videos and I was doing live streams. So I lost all my live streams. I could have been monetized way before I was. But no, I would have just had more watch hours than I needed. I still had way more watch hours than I absolutely needed by the time I had 1,000 subs. But
Right.
when I hit 1,000, I lost all them videos that I never left up because they were saying, and I mean, I probably deleted 50 live streams, and then I said, "Fuck it, I'm leaving them up."
Yeah, I understand that, last son, and I accept that because, again, they're a business. I don't get upset that they need to make their money.
Yeah,
That don't
exactly.
bother me. The whole idea of membership was just something to set aside and go, okay, this computer part went out. But because I had memberships, it would be there. And then obviously you go fix the problem. And Nora, I know you're just trying to help. I am going to stream in the next couple of days. It will be just talking. And
What
my
he
guess
was
is
referring
nobody
to-
will show up. And hello, Lily.
What he was referring to is while I'm live, you go live also, and I can add that into my live stream to where your stream goes live also.
Yeah,
So
I know.
now your viewers also join, my viewers join, and both chats will pop up for us.
Yeah, I don't
And
have
it'll just say
restream.
whose chat it's from. So
Right. I don't
actually,
have
no, it doesn't.
restream.
It just says it's from YouTube or Twitch or Twitter or wherever the fuck it's from.
It beats me. I don't have restream. I do know how to
can add
talk
your
on.
channel into it. I can add your channel into it, and all you do is come up here like normal, and then both of our channels will go live. I just add you as a second YouTube channel to go live on.
I mean, but it don't bother me. I've never done it. Like, I'm not angry or mad, okay? I'm just looking at each day that goes by and then wondering, like, how long before I got to start all over.
So, other than that, no. Yeah, I'm willing to set it up. You don't have to do anything extra. All I need is certain information. I think I need your YouTube channel, and I think I need your password for that channel, I think.
I doubt that.
I'll have to do it private. I'm not doing it while we're live, I'll tell you that. We've done this before, and I go live both on Twitch and YouTube when I do that. Yeah, and that's just adding another channel. But for Hawks, I need the information for that channel. So it's like as if you're setting up your own YouTube channel, Nora. That's what I need from Hawks. And we'll do that all private. I'm not doing it while we're on here.
I wouldn't do it while we're on there because, hey man, as much as I can piss people off, that's the last thing I need is piss somebody off and they go in and fuck with my channel.
Oh God, dude. And then you need to change your fucking password every other day, right?
Yep. And it ain't never that I intend on pissing
That's
people
not
off.
my issue. They are entitled to make money. My issue is because the users have made YouTube such a huge, irreplaceable source of entertainment, they use to trample over and destroy small CC.
Content creators.
Content creators. I just thought of that as soon as you, right when you were saying it, it popped into my head what CC's was.
That's true to an extent, but in all honesty, Twitch does that more than YouTube ever did. But people don't bitch about Twitch. I know they do that over there because I experimented with going over there.
There was other channels that was supposed to be the next thing since sliced bread too that everybody was leaving YouTube for. They were back within 6 months because it was not all fucking greener grass on the other side of the pasture. Or on the other side of the fence. However that saying goes. You know. And they bitch about that over there too. So
well, I got told by under no uncertain circumstances that if I was new over there, right, your partners or your bigger channels could literally destroy your channel because you're like tiny. Like, why the fuck would I want to go over there and deal with that shit? Other than I wouldn't. So that's why I never streamed over there. I'm like, well, and then they only, like, depending on how, you can't even go 1080 stream unless you have a certain amount of followers. That's kind of reserved.
There's one reason why alone right there I wouldn't go.
Yeah, but it's because their platform is not as huge as YouTube. It's not that it don't work; it's that it's not as big. I'm assuming the more money they put into it, it's gonna get that big, but it ain't there.
Twitter. Okay, yeah. Twitter, I've heard, has become a cesspool also.
Oh yeah, it was
Well,
to begin with. Now it's just
Twitter is now X, and it is a cesspool. I don't know about Twitch because I only see 2 or 3 people.
Cesspool.
It may be.
Twitch has become a cesspool. I still have a channel over on Twitch, but I wasn't getting anybody that wasn't an asshole on there. Other than guys coming from my channel over here just to go in there to see I'm here. I support you. Now I'm going back to YouTube now. So what the fuck am I going live on Twitch for then? So I think I'm just gonna erase that off of my choices where I want to go live. Hey Susan,
what?
just want to remind you that you love me.
Yep.
She says with hesitation.
What?
Look at this guy. So, he's been doing this all the time now. He's got to be behind me where he's not happy.
I think it makes him feel safer because he's kind of tucked in beside you and the pillow and.
Yeah, he's like, his nose is behind me, literally.
Yeah, but I think he does that to feel safe.
Hey girl, blame it on the soft spot. Right
there. No, I have a YouTube channel. I use it to watch a few people, and then but I don't stream over.
See, and I used to stream, and I used to watch a couple people over there, but then they switched to a new platform, and from day one you have to pay for their platform, whether you're just watching or if you're streaming over there, you have to pay for it, and I think it's like $10 a month. And I'm like, well, have fun with that. So I don't watch them anymore.
Well, I watched a YouTuber once, and it blew my mind. Like he was supposed, and the only reason I seen him is because of the game he was gonna stream, right?
Okay, yeah.
And I seen another guy do this too, but he was actually another YouTuber was talking about that guy. But this guy, he was new, and or new to me. I shouldn't say new. He looked like a rather large channel, but he. After about 10 minutes of streaming, he paused his game and he's like, I ain't playing anymore until I see money coming in. And I was like, what? And I don't know the guy.
Oh my God.
I don't know him at all.
Why? Unsubscribe.
Well, I hadn't even subscribed yet. I just wanted to see the game. But he paused it and he's like, hey, I'm not playing anymore until I see donate. And it was fucking stupid. Dumbest thing I've ever seen was right away, like 5 or 6 donations came in, or money, right? And I'm like, I'm not sending you money. I wanted to see the fucking game. So a couple of minutes later, he starts playing the game, and within 15 minutes, he pauses it again. The donations have stopped. I just left that channel then. I'm like, yeah, if you're going to keep pausing it, and that's way back when I found Colby's channel, because it was Skyrim. So I just left that channel. I'm like, somebody else screaming Skyrim. It turned out he was.
Oh, okay.
And then I guess it was just a few months ago, this one YouTuber, I think it was some guy called August the Duck. And he was talking about this streamer, but it wasn't the same guy, because the minute I seen that title, I'm like, I wonder if that's the guy that I saw. But it wasn't. And he did things differently. He wouldn't even start his stream until he got at least $100. He's like just sitting there talking to people. I'm not starting until I get $100. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, last one.
Plug in that control for Alexa or whoever.
How many people were watching that video?
I did, because it was fully charged. No, it's not. No, it
They
said
reward
battery
the
life.
ones that are getting the watch time. It doesn't matter if it's AI. Doesn't matter if it's fucking somebody fishing. If they're getting the views, they're getting the views, and they reward them channels. Now, back in the day, they never used to pay you anything, and they still ran ads and shit. So
Yeah. I don't think there's a perfect system, right? My attitudes toward the whole thing is if you like a channel, watch it.
yep.
Because look, that channel can't stream unless he's on one platform or another. But the content creator can't do a fucking thing about the whatever the process that streaming service goes through. And you really can't. Like, there's things that I see that's new that I don't care for. But unfortunately for me, I can't even turn them off. I didn't put them there. I didn't email YouTube and go, put it there. You know, they didn't ask my opinion. I didn't get a vote. It's just there.
And that's the way it used to be without anybody getting paid.
Yeah.
They
And I'm
just
like,
ran
you know,
ads.
like it's so then I look at it like when they started putting, like, you see the at in front of everybody. Remember that when that wasn't there? At first, it threw me off. I'm like, why is that there?
Oh.
And then, to me, as long as I can read the name, and now I know why they did it. Because when I pop in someone's chat, it doesn't say Sheriff Hawks Gaming. It says at Sheriff Hawks. So
Right.
you don't get to see the gaming part. So unless
you can change that.
a lot of people don't even know you're a channel because you don't see the gaming.
Yes, dear.
Can you bring that?
Stream, you'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night. Good night, Nora. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for tipping Ken. Appreciate that.
Last one, I guess. I didn't know there was more than one.
Yeah, there's all kinds of them down in there. Hang on.
During the stream, I finally.
Which one? One of them. Okay.
Yeah, I only go 2 channels over there that I will pop in and say hi to on
And
Twitch, but I know them. And
part of that was that they changed. I was signed in, and then for some reason my computer needed an upgrade, and then I lost the sign-in information and all that shit, so I can't even watch anyway if I wanted to. I can go live over there, but I can't watch.
Yeah. Well, mine wasn't set up to stream. I have never streamed anything over there. And I don't think, I thought one day maybe I would stream on both.
Right. And you can.
But right now I'm not really set up. The Christie, how are you? I'm not really set up for it. But I think every streaming platform has its issues.
Well, of course it does.
I don't even know how much money people earn at Twitch. I couldn't tell you.
I never earned a penny over there, so.
And then you got TikTok. Some of them people make money too. Talk about toxic. That's the worst toxic place I've ever fucking seen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't even. I won't even
downloaded the app. And actually, that app showed up on my computer. That was the first thing I fucking got rid of.
Yeah, I don't have it on my phone. It's not on my computer. I don't want nothing to do with TikTok. That place, my God. You talk about toxic. If you thought fucking X was toxic, just go to TikTok. Toxic as hell.
I love Twitch. I had 2 people I was watching over there that I watched constantly, and now neither one of them are live on there. They went to a different platform, and it was not YouTube. I can't even remember what in the hell it was called. It was a brand new one at the time, and it was the best thing since sliced bread. Well, now they're on YouTube. One's doing a talk show about politics. I don't go there.
Well, I will.
And
I'll
he's
go there.
very opinionated on how he thinks of this politician or that, and I'm not
That's
going
why.
there to watch a bitch session. Sorry.
That's why I would go there, because I'm an argumentative prick. Even if I agreed with him, I'd argue with him anyway. I don't hate Twitch. I don't. To me, it's no better than YouTube. I'm sorry. I don't think one gets a trophy over the other. I really don't.
No, it was not Kick. It was like, I don't remember. Yeah, Kick was one of them that were next thing since sliced bread too.
Yeah, I have Facebook, Christy. I don't use it. Ken actually accidentally sent me a friend request, and I'm like, why? Yeah, Kick is a streaming service. I don't know anything about them or how they work. So I have no info, but I do know that it is a streaming service. I can't talk about that when I don't know anything about them. But I have heard that before. What about you, Ken? You ever heard of Kick?
Yep.
Yep, me too. Do you know anything about Kick? Because I sure as hell don't.
Nope. Now ask me, do I care?
Well, probably not. I don't either. I mean, I'm on YouTube. That's what I'm trying to build. If I ever stream on 2 different platforms, I would obviously do, I would definitely do Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But what's the point in doing that when I'm still working on YouTube? And right now, I'm in limbo, hoping that my number doesn't drop too much.
I just poured Christy a shot of buttermilk.
Oh, that's disgusting. Ew.
Susan loves buttermilk. I love buttermilk in certain things, but
Ew.
but that's my homemade buttermilk. Though when I make
Well,
butter,
I
there's
like that
milk
shit.
left
Yeah.
over.
Her mom likes
Not
it,
the
but
store-bought
Yeah,
shit with
George.
lemon in it.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
her mom had me try it. I could have threw up. It was, how do you drink this shit?
Tastes
Oh,
like
you haven't
soda.
ever had my buttermilk then, because I don't put lemon juice in it.
Mom don't put it in
I
her
make
juice.
butter, and what's left over is what I call buttermilk.
She drinks it straight out of
Well,
jug.
that's because what's left over is buttermilk.
Yeah, that ain't how you buy it in the store. They take milk and add lemon to it, and then it curdles and it becomes lemon, fucking buttermilk.
Then that's not actual buttermilk.
Yeah, you think, and they call it buttermilk, and everybody buys it and says, buy this for no. I'll use my own buttermilk, thank you. Yes, store-bought and shit is awful.
Regular buttermilk is good.
Buttermilk is like eggnog.
Now,
It's
I'll
not
put-
mine.
I
Not
put
mine.
buttermilk in
It
my
tastes like
biscuits.
butter, but it's milk. So
I put it in my biscuits, but that's the only way I'll eat it.
And buttermilk
but-
is not thick because if you're making butter and you have the leftover milk, all the fat went into the butter. But it still
Yep.
has a butter flavor, but it's milk.
I like
You use
mine.
heavy whipping cream and whip it as fast as you can, and it turns into butter. That's how we make our own butter.
That's weird. When I was
Make our sweet butter, and how we make a lot of shit.
a kid, I didn't like eggnog there, Christy, but now I do.
If you ever tried my whipped cream, you'd never buy store-bought and shit again.
Alright.
Oh, one thing we haven't tried though is whipped cream with stevia in it.
Oh, yeah.
I bet it'd be fine.
Yeah,
Alcohol.
always putting a touch of sugar in it just to get rid of that aftertaste, but
The only thing I missed that I used to be able to do was hickory smoked turkey. And that shit was good. And I don't even have a smoker. I ain't had a smoker since my first divorce. My first wife took it, didn't even know how to use it. Didn't make any sense.
Buttermilk is good in recipes.
I like it in my biscuits. Buttermilk biscuits. That's what I do.
Oh yeah, homemade buttermilk biscuits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I am.
like Greek nuts. So instead of all milk being put into that, I put a little buttermilk in there and then microwave it. A lot of people don't realize that grape nuts are supposed to be microwaved in a hot cereal.
I
Which is
agree with that.
freaking hilarious.
I like
Last son, I will never pay for what do they call that,
What do you
YouTube
mean?
Premium, but it's because a lot of ads are skippable, so I just skip them. But again,
There's a
it's
lot more to premium than just the ads, though.
no, I know
bought
there
it
is.
because of the ads, but I found out there's a lot of other shit that you can do.
Well, yeah, there is, and I know there's a lot more shit. It's just, to me, financially speaking,
Well, then it doesn't make
it's
sense for you. I
that's
agree with you
what
there.
I'm getting at. Financially, it doesn't. It's not going to do anything positive for me in the end.
do what you want. Little make you. Now lay down. You're gonna get hot, you know. You're gonna tell you that. Dude.
But there is a lot more to you to see.
Uh-oh. Are you there?
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm in the back. I was.
Oh, you're in the front. I never had to bring you back up. You're still here. It went black and then it came right back. Jesus, that sounded bad. Oh,
What
there
the
you went
hell?
black and came back. See, once you go black, you never go
Yeah.
back. Yeah, that's bullshit. You always come back to me. And Christy says, howdy, Mrs. Hawks. Hawks can't hear me right now, I don't think, because he's frozen.
Uh,
Yeah, you sound very robotic. Yeah, he's completely frozen. He's not in the backstage. He's still up here. Yeah, he's down and back up. Now he's clear.
yeah, I had to turn off internet because you were buffering
there you
something. What? You were buffering bad.
Well, it wasn't me this buffering. It was your internet.
Oh, I know it is. We got weather coming in, which means we're going to have to end this in about the next 10, 15 minutes.
Why? Because your phone's going.
Hey, yep, it'll just toss it. It'll throw it.
Oh. Well.
I don't
need
know
to run to
what's
the little boy's room. I'll be right back.
okay.
Ask a very colorful question to Moni. See what her response is.
A very
Happy
colorful.
Saturday, Daniel Beery.
A colorful question. Well, Moni.
Just a Moni. Make her uncomfortable and make her answer.
Well, I don't quite work that way.
Oh, come
But
on. It'll be fun.
Actually, I'm going to throw this to every female in the audience. How many of you have ever
Here we
stuffed?
go.
Yep. How many of you have ever stuffed your bra?
I have.
You hear me? You hear you?
Well, that's different. I'm a guy. I'm talking about young women, like in their early teenage years, that wanted to be bigger. You know, so they stuffed their bra.
I stuffed my bra only once. When I
My,
went to the
my,
bar.
my cousin, Linda.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about Linda. She's not in the chat.
Oh, Mama. I'm not saying right now, but that water pitcher needs filled.
How many women in this chat, when you were a young teenager, stuffed your bra? Come on, don't lie. Somebody did.
35 when I did that.
And last son said, wash your hands there, Ken. I know you can't hear me. And if you shake it more than twice. You're in there for the wrong reasons. For the guys in the chat, how many of you dated a girl that stuffed her bra?
Oh, I did.
You dated a girl that stuffed her bra? Christy said, nope, she never stuffed her bra. Moni didn't tell us. Lily says, nope, she didn't stuff hers. Come on, Moni. Did you ever stuff your bra? Doesn't matter because now you're a grown up and it really wouldn't matter. I grew up with two sisters. One did not, but the other one did. She said never. I always thought maybe that was a common thing back in the 70s, you know, or back in the early 80s. Maybe like if you were like a 12 or 13, that was a woman thing, maybe. Doesn't mean it was. It just means I'm a guy, and how the fuck would I know? You know? I stuffed my bra once because I dressed up like a woman when I proposed to Mrs. Hawks. That's right. I took her out dressed like a woman, got on one knee, and proposed to her dressed like a woman. So the sheriff has, in fact, stuffed a bra. Now, I never dated a girl that stuffed her bra. I didn't really date until I was in my mid-20s. I did one-night stands, so Fox is only bringing this up so he can justify stuff a sock in the front of his underwear. Why the hell would I need to stuff a sock in the front of my underwear? It's a good joke there, last son, but it would never apply to me because I'm afraid in my age group, I don't have any body shape, none whatsoever. My attitude's always been the same. God made me this way. This is who and what I am, and if you don't like it, here's some dark glasses. Either that or simply fuck off. You was a C cup when you was 18? Well, that's entirely too much information. So what you're saying, your name is Tiggo Bitch, which stands for big old tit. Why are we talking about boobs? Thanks a lot, Ken. You said colorful. Now I'm talking about fucking boobs. It was the least of my concerns when I was a teenager. Yeah, I think in our age group, we didn't really give a lot of things a lot of thought, you know? I don't know what goes on in today's world. I don't, I guess there could be a difference between then and now. Has to be, because now girls and boys don't even know if they're girls and boys. At least we did know that.
Hey, what do boobs and toys have in common?
You like to play with them.
They're made for kids, but grown-up men like to play with them.
Yeah, there is some truth to that.
If somebody digs out Legos, I'm still going to put something together.
Yeah, I generally just look at them and try to see what they build. What I hate the most, but I always know they're going to do it, is help me, Grandpa. Like, no, fuck. Yes.
You don't want me to outbuild you, son.
The other thing I hated was...
I'm not going there. Where are you not going, Moni?
Yeah, where are you not going? Go
Probably
there
not
anyway.
going.
We want to know.
Yeah. I'm not even an inquiring mind. I still want to know.
I didn't until she said that.
Well, I always want to know what Moni's thinking.
Yeah,
Because a lot of times it's funnier than shit, and other times it's like, she thinks whatever I'm saying is very inappropriate.
Here's a weird story for you, but it's actually true, right? When I was younger, this is like late 80s, right? And
Oh, don't lie, you were never young.
Yeah, unfortunately I was, but anyway, a friend of mine come over and he had his girlfriend with him, and they were arguing. It was the funniest fucking thing I ever seen because he asked her about anal sex, right? So I'm sitting there, they're walking in the house. This is their argument. And I'm like, of all the arguments for you guys to walk into the house with, what's the argument about? And she goes, because he wants to have anal sex. And I looked at him and I said, well, why do you want that? And he literally looked at me and he goes, I didn't want it until she told me I couldn't have it. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, so who started the conversation? And he goes, she did. I never thought of it. They were, I guess when they were out, she made a comment of like, well, ain't no guy ever putting that thing in my butt. He said, I never even thought of it. Now that she said that, now I want to. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this. I'm like, maybe that's like the attitude of men. Like, I didn't want it until you said I couldn't.
That's the 100% truth there too. Whatever is, what's the word for like not proper, not okay? Like it doesn't matter if it's about sex or if it's about a certain thing in your house. Like
appropriate.
Ice.
No, like yeah, like not. I guess you're looking for not appropriate.
Well, no, there's another word for it, but yeah, you got the idea. Anyway, like Satanism is not a good thing. Fucking, anything that other people see as negative, there are people that get I turned on as the wrong word, but they're apt to want to do it just because they said it's a bad thing. Don't threaten me with a good time, that kind of attitude.
Yeah, it was like when he said that, and I've always wondered this, like how many times, and whether it doesn't matter if it's male or female, I think it applies to both. But how many times do you hear you can't have something and you probably didn't want it, but now that you got told you can't have it, that's when you want it. That's what I'm saying. I think it applies to men and women.
Has it been long enough for you to see that comment I posted up on the screen?
Oh, yeah, I was hatched in the early 1900s. I have no comment for that because my mother would argue. I got to mute for a second. I don't want to show everybody how small they are.
What? How are you going to show us when you're... How are you not going to... What the hell? You don't have your camera on, so you can't show us nothing. So... If you're taking a piss and it makes absolutely no sound, that means you're hanging low. That's exactly how deep men are. Men are only as deep as their winky is long. So I don't get very deep at all.
That can't be true either. Because if men are only as deep as how long their pecker is, then ain't woman only as deep as how big their hole is?
Yes.
No, that's how broadcast.
It's a never-ending
idea of a joke too. Hi, nice lady.
And an echo. Hi, nice lady. Hello, hello.
No, the joke is this little boy would pass. Wow. Did I say something wrong?
No.
She screamed all of a sudden. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, there's a little boy that would walk to school. He'd pass a certain area of town every time he went to school. And this lady on the corner would say, here, hang on. She'd say, hi, little boy. And after a while, the boy got sick and tired of it, and he walked up to her one day and said, Why do you always wave to me with your pinky? Well, that's how big your dick is. That's why I wave to you with my pinky, because that's how big your dick is. Well, next day, she did the same thing. Hi, little boy. And he said, hi, nice lady. Actually, Hawks was hatched alongside a
Alongside a dinosaur.
Yeah. And they are.
It's all right, last son. I might be older than dirt, but I'm younger than your teeth.
Jeez. You should let me. Yeah. Ooh.
Hi, nice lady.
Hey, Hawks, do you remember my friend Tyler? He was the third amigo. His nickname was Baby Carrot. Token used to make fun of that nickname.
Yep, I do. Vaguely. Now that you mentioned it, I do, but before that, no, I guess a lot of things don't quite enter my mind.
So Ken and Hawks are saying to run away from throwing a hot dog down a hallway situation. No, I'm not telling you to do nothing. You do whatever you want. I just don't want to hear about you saying hi to the nice lady. TMI, as they say.
And women should never talk about how deep a man is based on something that's biologically the truth, no matter how you cut it. Men think logically, women think emotionally. Now, that is not to say.
No. Are you aware that men are hung larger for the size of being that we are than any other animal in the world? And you want to bitch about how small my carrot is?
Having said that, some women actually do think logically, and some men actually think emotionally. So one just favors the other, and I'm not really sure why. The more I study shit, every time you study something, you end up with more questions than you actually have answers.
Well, I got questions.
Ask them, Ken. Even if I don't have an answer, I'll make up one for you.
Why is Moni worried about his baby carrot? I'm not sure I want to know that answer, but Okie, what's going on?
Well, because there's a possibility that what she really wants to do is learn how to use a tape measure, and she needs a baby carrot to do it.
Right. 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters.
You know?
Moni,
and the Oriental people,
carrot if your mouth is full.
I love Oriental people because they give themselves away. You know, like women don't have to question an Oriental person, and here's why. What's your name? Long Duck Dong. Now you know he's pretty big. Well, what's your name? Hung High. Pretty small.
Gamer says women in wheelchairs are the best. They can't run away.
Well, not a great gamer. If they're running away from you, you might want to look in the mirror and beg the question, why? Hey, Okie.
Or just find one in a wheelchair and then they can't run. And a woman that okay. Now this makes sense to a Gen X, but if I say the word, then it'll... Okay. It used to be a thing called deaf and dumb. Dumb means you can't speak. So if you find a woman that is dumb, then she can't say no.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I have them all day. It ain't gonna work. And it's just meant as a joke, guys. I don't really think like that.
No, I don't either.
When it comes to Moni and her carrot size, I want to know.
I told you, she could just be wanting to learn how to use that there tape measure.
Oh, we're just on here farting around, Okie.
I think the best joke
We
I
have
ever
had
heard.
probably how many Hawks? 10 different subjects on here so far.
Yeah, it beats shit out of me. I don't keep count. We just roll with the flow.
Threaten me with a good time.
Yeah,
Beat the shit out of you.
I think the best joke I ever heard, to me, whenever I was young. Now I forgot what the hell it was. What the hell did I come in here to? Well, okay, I don't know. But you did. You're here. Welcome to the Nut House. Welcome
No,
to the asylum.
Okie, I said dumb can't say no. I didn't say about stupid. Okay? And not all blonde women are stupid either. That's a joke too. Because I know women that are blonder than freaking blonde, and it's not the size of the ship, it's the most. Yeah, that's what your mama says.
Oh yeah, now I know what the joke was. Like, wait, when I was younger, how do you get a drowned a blonde? Put a scratch and sniff at the bottom of the pool.
Yeah, there's all kinds of blonde jokes I can go on, but a lot of them are offensive.
Yeah, that was like way back whenever I was a teenager.
How do you how do you keep a blonde entertained? Tell her to go sit in the corner in a round room.
How do you keep an idiot in suspense?
Yeah, same thing.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
I'll answer you tomorrow. Read the whole thing, Ken.
Not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean.
It's not the size of the ship, it's the motion in the ocean, was said by women who managed a large seaport. What the hell keeps popping up?
I don't know.
It's a message in yellow and it ain't up long enough for me to read it, but it pops up over the top of the screen.
I don't have a clue.
I don't know.
But sometimes you get frightened.
Yeah, I get frightening.
That's an old song. Read the whole thing, Ken. It's not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean, was said by a woman who managed a large seaport. I think he's referring to the size of her, well, you know. I don't want to get that personal because, and I'm not really into body shaming because, I'm not a religious guy. I'm not really a reverend. But I believe God made us all what we are, and that's just what you are.
I'm a reverend of the redneck situation. Yeah. She fell out of the tree. Oh my God. How did a blonde break her leg raking leaves? She fell out of the tree.
She fell out of the tree.
What the fuck, man? Oh, bacon. Who's cooking? I got bacon bits in the freezer. I'll give you bacon. Would you like a bacon sandwich with extra bacon? What would you like on top? More bacon? Is there a side of bacon?
You said bacon, and my dog's over here perking their ears up. Like, somebody say bacon?
Yeah, and I need to watch
licking her chops.
They're not paying attention. Usually bacon is their treats. Yeah, but the T word is the big one that makes them go. What?
Yeah, she heard you. Well, if you were here, Christy, I would make you some, but you're not here, so
What?
bacon. You too, Moni, but you're not here. I like BLT sometimes. I get in the mood where sometimes we have that for dinner here. Like when I'm in the mood for a BLT.
If we have the stuff.
Yeah, if we have the stuff to make it.
BLT in years, man.
Or said BLT, not a BLE.
I said BLT.
Oh, I thought you said BLE. I'm like,
BLT in years.
You want bacon, lettuce, and an erection?
It's an Egyptian bacon and lettuce.
Oh, it's just trying to be kind. Oh, well, okay. Well, see, leave it up to me to misunderstand
No, no, no,
something.
no, 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 no. Christy, you're mistaken what I was saying. They're frozen bacon bits, but they're not the kind that you're thinking. It's real bacon bits. So it's cooked bacon broken down into bits, so I can use that for cooking instead of the fucking that shit that they call bacon bits.
I'm not a great gamer. You should remove that comment, please.
What's that?
Read
She
it.
has some experience.
No, not a great gamer.
Not the Jew in the shoe. He
Yep.
just, yeah, that's not really racist anyway.
Knock, knock.
Yes, dear.
I wasn't sure if you heard me.
No.
I'm gonna take a shower. If you guys are gonna go to the bathroom, so you know.
Flush it 10 times, you said? But only after you're in the
Bear,
shower?
go get Grandpa. Go get Grandpa. Go get him. Give him kisses.
Hi, bear dog. You gonna flush the toilet in the other one? I'll give you treats.
Grandpa, you're not supposed to say that. Now your daughter's looking at you.
I'll give you treats. She's actually looking at him.
No, she's looking at you.
I don't know.
Bear, what do we do? What
You
do
sit?
we do?
Yeah. And I got dogs that understand that word too, Ken.
Oh,
Don't be pathetic. Leave. Bear
he
dog.
did. He just didn't see it. There you go. Bye. Here, Rose.
Come on, Bear. Come. Bear dog. All done.
Bye.
Come.
Out.
Now.
Out!
Come on.
I shouldn't have to raise my voice at you,
Go.
boy.
You're fine. Go.
Okay. Yes, dear.
Did you see your cigarettes right here?
Man, I might have to go to the store and get some lettuce and tomato. Now I want BLTs. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Christy.
Alright.
Moni, look what you guys have done.
What? No. What the fuck?
Or your egg omelets.
Yeah, I like those too. I haven't had an omelet in a while.
Yes and no.
Yeah, what's yes and no?
Steak.
You sound like a confused woman on her first date. Yes, no, God, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm going. No, I'm not going to.
I already gave some up, Kirsty.
I can speak the wind steaks.
Kirsty wants a treat.
Yeah.
She'll give Kirsty a treat. Here we go. We'll give Kirsty a treat.
But she wants a BLT, not a treat. I don't think she's going to roll
said
over and let
treat.
you scratch her belly for a treat.
That's not called a belly, Hawks.
Well, she's acting like a dog. It's a belly. Get your mind out the gutter. Jesus, Lord Almighty.
Is someone offering their small breakfast sausage to the chat again? That's called a carrot. According to Moni, it's called a carrot.
Unless you go to
Moni,
Denny's.
you're joking
Apparently,
around.
Denny's.
Come on now.
Apparently, whoever Denny is, he has rather small breakfast sausages.
Ah.
Sausage links.
Yeah, he doesn't have a real sausage. He only has links.
How do you get a shot of scotch?
Oh, well, because you pour scotch in a fucking shot glass and you drink it.
Well, don't you have to jack them off first to get the shot of scotch?
God.
Scottish!
Scotch is an alcohol. Jesus.
I know. I'm playing around, dude. It's a Polish sausage? Or are you Polish? Or are you just pretending to be and you think your sausage is that big?
Are you just happy to see me?
What
Yeah.
in the hell are we talking about? Every guy that brags about having a big dick is usually Tommy 2-inch.
How do you know his name is Tommy?
That's just a nickname. And then to try to figure out how our conversation turned into who's got the big dick. Like, if you're anywhere in the world and you're a guy, women remember this. If a guy goes up to you and tells you how big they are, you're only asking for disappointment.
Oh, I'll tell you. Mine's as big as my pinky. One is hard.
I can tell you the size of mine is none of your damn business. I'm married. The only one's business that is belongs to my wife.
It's like that joke about the guy that walked into the bar and there was a contest going on. If you can make this horse cry, or no, if you can make this horse laugh, you can win $100. Well, he went in, went over to the horse, and he whispered something in his ear. The horse started laughing and laughing and laughing, so he won the $100.
He probably told him his. Probably
If you
told
can
him his
make the
dick was-
horse cry,
You
you
gotta
can win $100.
stand over
He
there.
walked in there and he was in there for about 2 minutes and comes back out and the horse is crying and crying. The guy said, "Okay, I own it. You owe me an explanation. How did you make the horse laugh?" Well, I told him my wiener was was bigger than his. Well, how the hell did you make him cry? I showed him.
Here's a better joke for you, Ken. Guy walks into a bar, and the bartender's playing dice, and he's gambling. And he's gambling for either money or free drinks. The guy motions the bartender over. He says, "Come over here. I want to gamble." And he goes, "Well, what kind of dice you want to play?" No, I don't want dice. He says, "I'll bet you $100 I can bite my eye." Bartender looks at him. The eyes look pretty straight. He goes, "Yeah, okay, I'll take."
Pretty funny.
All right. Yeah, I'll take the bet. So he takes out his fake eye, puts it between his teeth, and he bites his eye. Bartender says, "You son of a bitch." The guy says, Fine. You know what? I'll give you another bet. I'll bet you without taking my eye out, I can still bite my eye. Bartender says, "Oh, you're on." Pops his denture out, and he bites his eye. Says, "God damn it. You got me." The guy leaves the bar for about a good 10, 15 minutes, and he comes back, and he says, "All right, bartender, I feel bad. I've taken $200 of your money." He goes, "I'm going to give you a chance to win a lot more. Just one more bet." The bartender says, "Well, what's the bet?" He goes, "I'll bet you $5,000 that I can pee all from this side of the bar into a shot glass way over on the other side." He says, "Do what?" He goes, "You heard me. I will pee from this side of the bar, and it'll all go in that shot glass that you set over there." Bartender says, "Oh, I got your ass." So he does it. And the guy pisses all over the bar. I mean, not a drop even touches the glass. The guy says, "Damn. All right. So he gives him $5,000. Bartender's happy as fuck. The guy leaves for about 20 minutes and comes back, and he's happy. Bartender says, "I don't understand you. You must be mental." The guy says, "Why do you think I'm mental?" He goes, "Well, first you won $200, but dude, I just won $5,000 off of you. You should be upset." He goes, "Oh no, I'm not happy." He goes, "See that big guy over there in the back?" "Yeah. I bet him $20,000 I could piss all over you and your bar, and you wouldn't even get mad about it."
Yep. That's a pretty good one.
Who's mad now?
You just chew that like gum. What?
I need your nurse info. So that slices are Song of the Sausage. Is that a circumcision?
Could be.
How the fuck do I know? You know, they said once a long time ago, if you knew how hot dogs were made, you would never eat them. If you found out how they made, like, McDonald's chicken nuggets, you'd never eat those.
And if you knew what was actually in them.
Yeah, you'd quit eating them. You'd be like, "I used to love them, but now that I've seen that."
No, I never liked them anyway. They didn't taste like chicken to me. Sorry, they don't. 'Cause you can go to any other restaurant in the world and they don't taste like McDonald's chicken.
That's because they don't use real chicken. That's
No,
like
they use
processed,
chicken byproducts.
chemical-based gum shit
No, they quit using that. They
No.
cannot use that anymore. They were taken out by the government for that one.
Yeah, that's just ew. I'm afraid to eat out anyway because
And it
you
was
got
called
more.
pink slime. It was
You got
literally
more.
called pink slime. And that was in their burgers, not their chicken.
It was also in their nuggets because I seen that video too.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah, everything.
It was not even real meat. I mean, they got in trouble years ago because they were using soybean burger for their hamburgers, but they were telling everybody it was real beef. Talk about your false advertising.
Yeah. But yet, oh, here's another one that they got in trouble for was their what's that one that's supposed to not be beef but tastes like burger?
The Impossible.
The Impossible Burger. They got in
Yeah.
trouble for that some bitch too.
Really?
Yep, because they found
That was
they
Burger
found
King.
they found beef product in the fucking in the burger.
That was Burger King, though. That was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, the Impossible Burger. They got in trouble for that. So then I guess it was Burger King, not McDonald's. Okay.
Well, I'm afraid to eat out anyway because you get more and more cases now of like the Gen Z idiots spitting on your food and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't want to eat out anymore because you don't know what if you're actually getting regular food or they're adding extra flavor for you. All right, the next
are
this,
hot
you know,
dogs like gelatin. No, it has gelatin in it, but it's not just cow hooves. But there is that in it. But there's also bug byproducts. But there is, and actually, the more expensive hot dog you get, you are paying for what you get. So you buy generic El Cheapo shit, it has red dye in it and all kinds of shit. And if you don't believe me, take your hot dog and soak it in water. I didn't say boil it, I said soak it in water, and the red dye comes out of them.
well, that's because what, and it's weird because it's not like people don't know it. They just turn a blind eye to it. The government's been poisoning people for years.
Yep.
And it's not like they didn't know they were poisoning you. They did know.
They're not
Yeah.
poison. It just has, oh, you're talking about red dye number 10 or whatever the hell.
Oh, yeah, red dye, some of the chemicals they put in your food. It's the same thing as preservatives in your canned goods.
Color.
They've known it's caused cancer since the mid-'70s. You know why they haven't changed it? Because they can't find one to last that long.
Yep.
And then what do people do? Ew, you smoke. Well, you eat them canned green beans. Same difference, dumb fuck. They're both going to give you the same thing.
You know what I say? Ew, you take dick. Yum yum, red dye and mustard is the best.
See,
I
Ken,
like mustard. Nothing wrong with mustard and mustard seed. Nothing's wrong with that plant.
now, Ken, you just committed the biggest oxymoron of all time. Because you literally just made fun of women for taking dick. But as a guy, you'd be one of the first ones to go, can I have a blowjob?
No, because I know the answer. No.
But you still would. How can you make fun of something that you literally want the girl to do? That's like a girl going, ooh,
Yeah,
you eat fish.
But also, you missed the whole point. She takes dick in her, you know what, too. So, there.
But it's still the same equivalent. That'd be like a woman going, ew,
That's
you
why I
eat
said it.
fish.
That's why I said it.
I know, I guarantee you every woman in that chat's going, women do not smell like I guarantee everyone that thought went straight to their head. We do not smell like fish. You know how I know that?
I
'Cause-
disagree. Yes, a woman that does not clean herself very well does smell like fish.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And, or the worst ones, they smell like fish and perfume because they're trying to cover it up because they're fucking nasty bitches. Fucking Jesus Christ. If you pull down their fucking pants and they smell like perfume, run. You don't know what else is in there. Maybe a fucking Volkswagen in that sumbitch for all you know.
Ken, I'm 59 years old. I don't. I'm not pulling down panties anymore.
Really?
That's a thing of the past.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. I'm envious of a stiff wind.
There's a reason why there's Tabasco sauce in most MREs to mask the flavor of the poison. Oh, whatever.
Well, early MREs were just gross. They weren't poison, but man, they were fucking gross. I can tell you that. Especially if you had to eat.
MREs are just freeze dried and you rehydrate them, and now you're good to go.
Well, yeah, now, but that's not in my day. That's not what was there.
Not cool. They tasted like shit because they didn't fucking season it.
They were cans, and it was greasy, and if you ate it hot, it was tolerable, and if you ate it cold, yeah, you get that greasy film all over you.
Well, that's with anything with meat in it, dude.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the ration food you got in the military. Right now, you do have meals ready to eat. You didn't have those not very long ago. That's not what you were given.
Okay, I said that wrong. Sorry, last son. You're right. It's rotting fish, not fish. It's rotting fish. Yeah. You said rotting flesh, but it's rotting fish.
But women can be nasty, men can be nasty, but I have a solution for men and women both. Take a shower. You know? Doesn't seem like a very hard solution. It seems like you take a fucking shower.
Okay. You're going to get heavy metals if you eat canned food. Period.
Yes, you are.
Because the metal leaches into the food. You can't get by with that. And the reason why chow hall food, like schools, whatnot, have heavy metals in it is because most of the food is prepped from cans because it needs to be fast and nutritious and filling so that the kids can get their meal and get back. Yeah. Try and cook a 9-course meal for kids. They're not going to eat half of it anyway. You know, or even a good restaurant. Good restaurant won't use canned stuff. But I find out every time you turn around, even the best restaurants use like canned gravy. Shit like that is like fucked up.
Well, I wonder what happened to people because when I was a kid, and this is very much true, like you would have chili and they would always serve a peanut butter sandwich. You can't find peanut butter in a fucking school lunch anymore. And now it's because
you can't even have it in your own sack lunch now.
No, because somebody could have a peanut allergy. I'm like, well, how come these allergies didn't really seem to exist whenever I was a kid, and now suddenly they're all over?
They did.
I don't know about that, Ken. I never had anybody die whenever I ate a peanut butter sandwich at school lunch.
There was allergies back then.
I can tell you what's going on. Because doctors in the 80s and 90s started telling parents that you shouldn't give kids peanut butter until they're like 2 years old. Well, if you aren't exposed to it before then, like when you're a baby, a lot of times you develop a sensitivity to peanut butter. And it's a very specific thing with peanut butter. You have to be exposed to it when you're young or you risk developing a serious allergy.
And that
somebody needs to go back and kick the doctor in the balls.
Specifically about peanut butter, Ken.
That can be for milk too, though.
Yeah, it can, but not like peanut butter. But now that doctors are figuring this out, they're starting to tell parents you need to expose your kids to peanuts by the time they're 6 months old.
And she said peanuts, not penis.
Not penis.
What the fuck?
Welcome to my chat, Hawks. Anyway. Yes, but the study shows that they had 2,000% more than the safe amount by the FDA. Well, I don't know about any of that. I didn't read up on any of that. I do know that every time you open a can of food, it has heavy metals in it because it leaches in from the can.
Yep, I do too.
Leaching until it's been in the can for 3 to 4 years.
Well, hell, I question whether or not they say a safe amount is actually safe, you know?
Yeah, yeah. What's a safe amount, really? Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like just because
MREs,
they
I
say
really
it
don't know
is
anything
it
about that. I never had any MREs at all. I've had the civilian version of MREs, but that's it. And my dad always told me that the MREs weren't worth the shit, so they always ate shit off the when they were out. He was in Vietnam, by the way. When they were out on what they called a tour, when they were out, they would eat what was around them, whatever animal they could find. MREs don't have cans. Yeah, that's yeah. How the hell are they getting heavy metals in their food?
it because it depends on what food they use to make the MRE in the first place, as to how much metal you would have in it. The metal may already be in the food. Then you got the reheating process of
Oh
said
yeah,
food.
you know what? Yeah, if you think about it, they might be opening cans of fucking stew and then dehydrating it and then putting a certain amount in each fucking MRE.
Exactly.
That's how they're made is pre-prep food and then they dehydrate it and then you reheat it by adding water and put it in one of them hot packs.
Yes, and the hot pack uses a chemical reaction which also contains metal to heat the food.
No, that I didn't know. I
Yes,
just
it
know that
does.
there's hot packs that they used to use. My
Yep.
dad said that back then they were shit. And peanut butter is still a soft food. That depends if you're getting a chunky version or not. So it shouldn't actually be held off from a small child. Yeah, but doctors were telling them not to expose them to peanut butter until they were at least 2 years old.
Yeah, but even if you use that, it still doesn't explain why. Like, and I remember when I was a kid,
You
right?
could build
I remember
allergies by not being around something.
like the problems that we had in school as far as illness goes. But you have, like, when I was a kid, you had your normal things, right? And in today's world, the world has changed. Now it's ADHD,
No, I have an
depression.
argument on that one.
No. Just
I
but
had
hear me out.
ADHD back when I was a kid too. You want to know what I was called? Stupid. I didn't have ADHD. I was just stupid. So,
That's not what I'm referring to, Ken. You didn't let me finish.
yeah.
You're going into defensive mode because you had or have ADHD. But that
Oh,
ain't the point I'm making. The point I'm making is how did something that was not so widespread, and it ain't just ADHD, it's depression.
oh. And I was
I mean,
making a joke, not getting defensive, dude. But
but
yeah, I understand where you're going there, and I blame the stuff that we're eating because everything has chemicals in it now,
yeah,
including your fruits and vegetables.
you go from the 70s to now, and these kids got more health problems
Yep.
than we ever even heard of whenever I was a kid.
And also a lot more heavyweight people too.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Can't say
that's,
it's
well,
all
I know
from
why that is because
can't say it's
we,
all from eating at McDonald's either, because I hardly eat at any restaurant,
no, it
good
has
or
to
bad. And
do,
I'm way overweight, and
yeah,
a lot of it is what's in the fucking food.
it's not, well, yeah, part of it's what's in the food. And the other part is if you look at kids today, right, we used to ride bikes, we used to climb trees, we used to go outside, we used to play. These kids today live on a phone, a gaming system, or a computer. They're not getting any exercise. They are not burning off the calories they're putting in. Well, what did you think was going to happen?
Well, I'm not just talking about kids. I'm talking about adults too.
Well, yeah, because adults took on the same thing. How many 50-year-old women do you see walking around Walmart, walking into the goddamn aisle because they're looking down at their stupid phone?
Yeah.
They're 50. The Hawks the peanut butter thing is because nowadays they expect everyone to be their brother's keeper. Yeah.
Same as
Yeah.
how they treated COVID. Yeah, I agree
Well,
with
yeah,
that.
they did. Well, COVID, I think they just used to control people. The more I research the COVID era, the more it becomes easier to see that COVID was literally used as a way to control people. One, the mask they had to wear wouldn't protect you from anything on a good day. That was just dumb. And
Yeah,
being
it
in the
was
medical,
a fucking basically putting on a sock with fucking things that go over your ears. They ain't
yeah,
gonna protect you from shit.
no. And then you had social distancing, but they took it a step further by determining what was essential and then what wasn't. And some of the things didn't make any sense, right? Because our bodies have an immune system. COVID is a form of flu, it's just a flu on steroids. Yeah, I drank from a lawn hose too.
Fuck, read Christie's comment. Dude.
Yes, I ate dirt and drank from a lawn hose. I didn't eat dirt, but I did drink from a lawn hose. That was a standard thing when I
Read
was a
the whole
kid. You couldn't
comment.
run in and out.
Read
I
the whole
mean, I
comment.
twitch a bit, but I'm good.
That's why I laughed. And no, I didn't know Super Size Me was proven to be BS. But I can see how eating more would make you fatter. But I was referring to even food that you get in your own house. Poor people get canned food because it's cheaper. And there's
Well, yeah,
all
because
kinds
you
of
can't.
shit wrong with canned food. But
Yeah, they told my wife recently when she needed to switch to fresh vegetables. Now, do the price
yeah,
of a fresh vegetable, and
try
then now
fruit.
I got to look at the doctor and go, and who's going to pay for this more dipshit?
Yeah,
Because
and they told me that same thing about me being diabetic. They want you need to eat fresh vegetables and fresh fruit, not stuff from the can. I went, you paying for it? What do you mean? That shit ain't cheap, dude. Maybe you can pay for it on your budget, but I can't.
well, to
Jesus
me,
Christ.
the world's going to be the same, Ken. Poor people get fucked because they don't really care about you. You're a
Yep,
number. That's it. Rich
yep.
people, they're going to get the good shit. They're going to get the good medicine. They're going to live longer. You're going to get the invisible middle finger from any politician, and you're always going to hear the same thing. I care. No, they don't.
You
If you
care.
died
They
tomorrow,
care.
they don't care.
They care, Hawks. They care about themselves
Yeah,
and
it's like
their numbers, their votes.
you don't think class warfare exists. It's because the only difference between now and the old days is the old days they didn't hide it. They didn't lie about it. Nowadays they hide it and disguise it, but it's still the same thing. I'm the ruling class. You're the peon.
I'm surprised she didn't have a fucking fat lip there, Moni. I remember a lady came in to the market I was working in during COVID, and all she did was yell, "Stay 6 feet away." She annoyed everyone so much she almost got kicked out. Surprised one of the customers didn't just knock her the fuck out, dude. Maybe you remind Hawks that because he keeps getting into the snack box. uh,
Yeah, but that's only in my imagination there, Moni. If I can eat an imaginary snack, I'll never be obese.
Hawks gets the real finger also during the prostate exams. I thought that's how they still did it, man. Hawks told me that they don't. Well, he would know.
No, stick a
I've never
camera
had a
there.
prostate exam because I don't want to. Because I don't want nothing stuck in my butt, whether it be a camera or what.
Yeah, that seems to never be a thing until you get old, you know. I always wondered, like, if you go to medical school, and I know it sounds funny when I say this, but I actually think it's true. I think like a bunch of students go to medical school, and then they look at the bottom of the class, and they look at the let's say the four that are just barely making it, and they look at them and they go, "And you four, you're the proctologist." And
Hey,
I want to be a
come on.
gynecologist. No, you're an ass doctor. You didn't score high enough. Oh
at
man,
least you can find that.
you know.
Hey, medieval mom, how are you?
Or I wonder, hello medieval, or I wonder, like, does it become a case? I mean, I guess it could. Like some guy or some gal had an ass fetish, and that's why they become a proctologist. Like, right?
Maybe. I don't
Of
know.
all the things you could work on, right? Why the fuck would you want to be a proctologist?
Why the fuck would you want to be a dentist?
Well, that's a good. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, because you like to cause pain,
Well, yeah, that could be any doctor though. But why a mouth doctor?
because they
Have you
cause the
been
most
around
pain.
some of these people that I've talked to in the last year? Jesus Christ, take a tic tac or some shit, motherfucker. Yeah,
That's
no, it's
about
been
there.
weirder. Mom. Yeah, no shit. Just tonight alone, it's been weirder than just now.
Hey, believe it or not, we started out with the bombing in Israel or in Iran, but everybody's too sensitive to have that conversation. I'm not making fun of y'all. I just think that's what's wrong with the world. Like nobody can mention anything. I think that's what's
I don't think
wrong.
that's what's going on. A lot of people just want to escape the world, and that's why they came in to just talk shit. You know.
Escape it, dude. They're watching the shit. There is no escaping it.
Well, I know Nora. Every time I mention anything about the Iraq War or or even the Ukraine War or any kind of war at all, he's like, I don't want to talk about that.
Because everybody wants to be nice. And it ain't even that they
No,
want to
that's
be
not why.
nice.
It's because he just wants to pretend it's not there for an hour.
Yeah, but I don't think that's why either. I think what it really is everybody's afraid to say their opinion because they're afraid 50 people are going to jump on them and go, well, blah, 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 blah. And it shouldn't be that way. It's the same thing. It's no different than when you hear all these morons talk. They're all over TikTok and Facebook all the time. Oh, uh, if you voted for Trump, you're a Nazi. And then you got the other ones going, if you didn't vote for Trump, you're a Nazi. All right? They can't say anything, and you can't go on there and go, okay, this part I like, this part I don't. Because if you like any one thing, the other
Yeah, I
side
know.
hates you. You're the enemy.
And that's where I get a case of shut the fuck up. I don't want to fucking hear your dumb shit no more.
Jump
Because
on, get up here.
they always got to be name calling and fucking putting other people down because they have an opinion. Jesus
Yep, and
Christ,
that's
man, grow
and
the
that's
fuck
it,
up.
medieval mom. That's exactly what it is. Afraid to talk about real life things, and I think it's up to us, the older generation, to force the issue and bring it back because that's what's causing the division you have today. Nobody knows how to talk. We can all text. Hell, we can all be keyboard warriors.
Infant
But
name callers, no shit, huh?
yeah, but then when it comes down to life,
Video,
when it comes down to face,
video,
without a group,
video.
Yeah,
suddenly
they got to have a
everybody's
group so that
quiet.
they can
Yeah.
back them up. Yeah.
Yeah, video.
But I'm not afraid of those things. I will have those conversations. I don't do it to offend you. I want to hear your opinion too. The difference is I respect your opinion, even if it doesn't match my own, because it's really not supposed to. That's why it's called your opinion.
All right, I'm gonna mute for just a sec. I'll be right back.
But that's where the conversation started. And that's where, because I'm comfortable with it. And I'm trying to teach other people that, look, it's okay to have conversations. You don't have to hate each other when you're done. You may not think the same, but you're not supposed to think the same. That's correct, Okie. That's very, very true. That's been an ongoing, never ending thing since the dawn of man. And I don't think that's ever going to go away either. I think it remains and it stays. people like to have their ears tickled. Usually if a woman's tickling your ear, she's aiming for something else. And it's not exactly, hee, you tickled my ear. But that's a different subject. See, now you're running down the rated X area. We all have opinions based on facts, not feelings. Some people do, medieval mom, but some people think based on their feelings or their emotions. They don't use facts. And if you look at our young people today, they don't even look for them. Somebody tells them something, and therefore it's true. And it ain't on the Democratic side. It ain't on the Republican side. It's everywhere. Exactly. I hate you now, Hawks. Why do you hate me now? But you can, oh, I get it. If you want to hate me because I'm one of those adverse people, I'm cool with that. I've been hated before. Well, what do you mean have their ears tickled? You have to explain that one there, Monique. Unless you just mean they want to hear what you have to say, though, so they can create an argument. But we should never have them. We should have them. Well, yeah, but most people don't know the facts. But that's part the government's fault too. It's not like the government gives everybody all the facts. They tell you what they think you need to know, and then the other stuff they don't tell you. Right? It's across the board. I agree. Yeah, it is. I just want people to learn how to talk and communicate without hating each other. It's ridiculous.
We should have them based on facts.
Yeah, like I said, but the government doesn't always give you facts. They give you what they want you to know, and the rest of it, they just don't fucking tell you. I mean,
right.
Why would they?
Come here, Bubba. Come here. There you go.
Well, I know that, Okie. I wasn't taking that seriously. I've talked to you a few times, and don't let your head swell. I think you're a relatively intelligent person. You got interesting points
Notice
of
he
view.
said relatively.
No, he is. No, relatively means he's a thinker. He does
I
have
know.
an opinion.
Talking
He
shit
puts
just like
thought
he does to
into
me
it.
all the time.
Oh, I know. People like to hear what they want to hear, even if it's not true.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, I agree.
Watch your step. There's cats everywhere.
And it just, you know what the scariest part is? Do you know why I'm pushing for people to talk? Because we vote. Now imagine going to vote based on a rumor you heard that ain't even true. And you wonder how we end up with the special ed of government. This is how you do that.
Yep.
People got to be smarter than their own government and go, yeah, we're not that dumb. Okay. Thank you.
Because we the people, not, yeah. We're not like Russia.
Yeah, not
we say we don't like that and shit happens.
Yeah, not we the influencer, not we the troll, not,
No shit,
not we
right?
the propagandist. They're all over the place. I went into a thing on Facebook and I left a comment and it took a whole 6 seconds. I was attacked by about 20 different people. And what I said was the most common neutral thing you could say. All I typed in there was, I understand both sides. I wanted to see what would happen if I typed.
The response that you had would make me not want to be there in that chat. Period.
Yeah.
Because people don't know how to fucking have an opinion and fucking have a conversation without being a fucking douche.
Yeah, and because I said I
I had a friend that asked me who she who should vote for who she should vote for. She had no idea. A lot of people don't have any idea at age 50, dude. That's no shit.
Well, I just wanted to see what would happen. I got attacked by both sides. They were both angry that I didn't take their position. They had zero respect. It was attack after attack. And a lot of them, they're actually paid to go on there and troll people, dude. They are paid to argue with you if you don't agree with them. Imagine a company paying people for that.
Hold on. Christy's saying goodnight and gonna try her hardest to forget everything she learned tonight. Well, good, because I'm not your teacher. The main thing we're trying to teach, if anything, is teaching to use your own brain. So if you forget that, you already fucking failed.
Congratulations, Christy. You have now entered the School of Hawks. It's not really a school, but you're a lousy student just quitting and going to bed. Shame on you. Now, we love you. Good night. Sleep well, my friend.
Yeah, what he said. Yeah, that's the ticket. Good night, Christy.
Yeah, today's world is agree with me or I fucking hate you. You're nuts.
No. That's not the only thing that goes on. That's part of what goes on, but the other part is that they hear, like you said before, rumors, and then they believe that rumor, and now you're stupid if you don't. Why? Because I got a brain and I know how to look shit up by myself and figure out whether that's actually a true story or not.
Yep, that's the problem. And that's why I try to encourage people like your channel, if you're a talk show, start talking to people. Good Lord. They all need a lesson on how to go back to actually thinking for themselves instead of somebody coming along and going, did you know that he did this? And then what are you doing? You're running around telling everybody, ooh, he's this and he's that. Yeah, and you don't even know who the hell, you don't know what he did. And then you find out later, well, no, he didn't. But you're still running around saying he did. And why? Because you just can't accept the truth.
Did you know that?
What?
That exact thing you're just talking about right there is actually how all the bullshit started on my channel.
Yeah. Because everybody wants to believe something.
Saying, did you know he did this? And even though I showed proof with pictures on everything that happened, they still believe that other person passing off all the bullshit.
Yeah, and the problem becomes that even though they find out they're wrong, they don't want to be wrong.
Okay, those are awfully big words for a redneck fucking channel. We suffer from affliction of critical thinking and discernment. What in the...
I don't suffer from anything.
Again in different words, and I'm not trying to be an ass. I really don't understand what none of that says. Because I was never a good reader, and I still am not.
Do you know what I suffer from? I still have an IQ higher than 10.
I don't, when it comes to reading, I have like 0 IQ. I can read, but yeah. Someone spread a rumor about me years ago saying I was nothing but a troublemaker because I stood up to a mod who was bullying me. Well, about 2 years ago, no, maybe it's 3 now. What? I mean, I'd also believe the other person also over Ken. Fuck off, Okie. Fuck off. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, yeah, there was a rumor spread about me that I like to steal money from other channels and other, from widowed wives and all kinds of shit, and everybody believed it.
Well, fuck.
Even though I proved that it was all false.
I got it.
I showed all the paperwork. I fucking showed everybody all of my shit that nobody should be able to see. I showed my information about YouTube and how much money I made and all that. And people are still believing the fucking rumors. And that's why a lot of people are not here anymore. I used to have sometimes up to 30 people in my chat.
Well,
Love you, Okie. I'm just fucking with you back.
when I stood up for my beliefs over somebody passing away, I got accused of being extremely vulgar, uncaring, an asshole, and I own that name
Because
proudly.
you're what?
Because
you did what?
Because when a friend of mine passed away, Techno, somebody did something they should not have done. It led to a war on YouTube, and I got known as an asshole, a vulgar prick.
That sounds about right.
And I'm like, you know what? I don't care what you call me. In fact, I will own the name asshole. But if you're going to call me one, understand this. The only thing you're telling
I
me
can be one.
is you don't like the truth. That's all it is. Because I called you out on your bullshit over your disgusting behavior when you thought everybody's lips belonged on your ass cheek. I'm not an ass kisser. I'm more amped to kick you in your fucking ass long before my lips are ever going to touch that cheek.
Oh, come on now. You want to kiss my ass.
Nope. I don't kiss ass, and I
You
don't
told
like
me
people
yesterday that you
either.
love me, Hawks. Now you're gonna play this on. Yeah, it's just you're just playing it to the masses.
Oh, I'm sure I am.
And I never heard that or seen that or know anything about your
No, that was
situation.
long
I'm just
before
fucking-
I met you, and I ended up.
No, was it?
Yeah, I deleted that channel and started over because it just seemed to follow, and it was like nobody wanted to watch me for what I was doing at the time. They wanted that war to continue, and I am not.
I know exactly what you're talking about there, but I kept the same channel. But I said I'm done. I just got tired of arguing with everybody and people coming into my chat talking shit and then I just decided, you know what, I need to go back live again, and that's about a year later. I am with you, Hawks. I tell people I don't stoop that low for anyone.
And then I obviously I restarted, and somewhere down the line it all went away. And once in a while, there's somebody that'll bring it up again, and I'm like, God damn, that's like 10, 15 years old now.
Right.
Yeah. I don't. It was the same problem I had whenever me and Dan parted ways the second time. I didn't want it to turn into a war. Because
Right.
like I followed Dan for fucking over 10 years. Do I
Right.
agree with everything? Well, no, but then who says he's supposed to agree with everything I do? He isn't. But he's still. Look, we can still be friends. Are we going to stream together? Probably not. But am I going to run around and tell people to leave his channel? No, him and Wolf built that channel from a PlayStation. I don't want to destroy anything somebody built. That's a lot of work you put in there. I don't want that shit.
To tell people to leave his channel anyway.
No, I wouldn't do that. That's not who I am and not who I'm going to ever be. In fact, I still visit his channel on occasion, and only if he streams something I like. Are
Right.
there people I don't like? Yes. There's definitely a few people on YouTube, if they ever pop in my stream, they'll find themselves booted so fast their fucking head will stream. They'll just, because I know who they are.
I can warn you of one is called Noodles. You ever see that in your chat? That name Noodles? Watch out.
Never seen that one.
Just a normal viewer. It's not about how he hates me. Every channel he goes into, he tries to fucking do shit, dude. He likes to do shit like doxing and what's the other one? Swatting. He sent cops to my house twice.
I'm not the guy you want to do that to, because I am the kind of guy that if he did that to me, I would literally take my time and find out where he was, and I ain't gonna dox him, and I ain't gonna send the cops to his house. he better hide because I'm coming to his house. I drive for a living, so he better be a long fucking distance away.
Hawks, I honestly don't think that whole group of people, all the stories are ever going to end in a way.
No,
Yeah,
they don't.
some channels are like that, dude. Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, I still
And
got people
I
that
call them
go,
drama channels because all you ever see on their channel, nothing but drama. If
yeah.
there ain't drama that week, people stop watching. So then they come up with something else. They'll just come up with a name. They'll find somebody that they've never even met before and come up with a story for them.
Well, I know the name. I know you're not. I know what channel you're talking about. And if he came back, I would still say hi. Because what happened to his channel, even though people say I'm responsible, was never my intention. Did it happen? Yes. Do I know if it was me? I don't really know. I just got told it was me. And maybe it was. But if it was, it wasn't anything that I aimed to do. But I've always said from the beginning, when I stream, it's just about coming in. It's a gaming channel. Have fun. And if I made you laugh once, then I did my job.
Yep, that's it. That's the goal here too. Also, well, plus have a decent conversation. Okie, you would lose me, so you have plenty to lose. Okay, stop lying. If you lost your channel, you would lose me unless you visited my channel.
He didn't lose his channel. It's just people left. I'm not going to get into exactly the whole detail because I don't like to rehash something that happened so long ago that I've always believed it should have just died on its own. It's one of those things where, yeah, it happened. It was unfortunate. Was it fun? No. Should it have happened? No. Did it happen? Yes. Did I shut my mouth? No, I did not.
I didn't think you knew how.
And now if you piss me off, I don't. I'm going to speak my mind. If you get my undivided attention, I'm going to give it to you.
Saying I'm the opposite. If I'm rooting for you, I'm rooting 110%, and I will shout your channel out. I'll do anything and everything I can for you. Piss me off? Losing you, Ken, is a low bar. Wow, Okie. Love you too.
Ooh.
But also the opposite. It's not about pissing me off. It's about how much you've done to me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I can't say much about that because I just can't. Let's just put it that way. I just wish to leave it lay there where it lays.
I don't hold a grudge, but I'm not the type that's going to sit back quietly.
That's my problem, I'll never trust you again if you ever fuck me over.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Well, my goal is, or my personality is, if you do it, I'm going to call you out on it, and I'm going to confront you over it. I'm not going to hold a grudge.
I'm not going to do it
just
on a live stream either. I'll do it privately, and then.
Well, that's what I did differently. They attacked my friends so hard during a time of mourning that I did it live on stream. And then it turned into you owe apologies. And like, number one, if anybody that knows me, and my wife would tell you this, I will not apologize unless I'm actually sorry. I can't do that. It's my own personality that says, why do I have to lie to people and tell them I'm sorry if I'm not? I won't even tell somebody I love them unless I love them, because I don't believe in this whole, well, it's just polite to say I love you back. If I don't fucking love you, I'm not going to tell you I love you. Simple as that.
Okay, so if I don't love you, then you want me to lie to you. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's what everybody else does. There's like certain things.
And on Okie there, It's not about how many subs you have, it's the quality of your subs. Because I'm telling you right now, the quality of my subs that I have, the quality that Hawks has in his channel is bar to none. I can go to large channels and I walk in there and guess what I feel like? I'm a fucking third wheel. Because they don't know me, they won't even say hi to me. They don't give two fucks about me. But I can go into Hawk's channel, even if nobody knew me in there. I guarantee you, at least 5 people are gonna say hi to me, being brand new going into that channel. Same here, and that's a quality of a person that's hard to find anymore.
Yeah, I've done that. I've went into large channels and nobody says anything to you.
Off. You don't even want to fucking even think about going to their channel again. How the hell they got that large in the first place, I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, I've
I've pay attention to you, and the fucking chat don't give two fucks about you. You even like highlight people's names and say hi to them individually. Nope, they don't even say hi to you back. And I even went in there because of somebody that I knew from other channels, that him and I talk back and forth on them other channels all the time. Even he wouldn't say hi to me in there.
Oh, wow.
So I said, fuck this. And then the next time I seen him on another channel, he said hi and acting all fucking friendly, and I pretended like I never seen it. Want to fucking treat me like that? I can do that too. I'm just petty enough to do it.
I went into one and I was new, and the only question I got was, "Who are you?" Like, what the fuck? And that was from the streamer. Who are you? What? Like, I guess you don't want another sub. You know what I told him? I'm the guy leaving.
Yeah, exactly. Why the fuck would I hang out if you're going to be rude to me? Dumbass.
Like, I turned it on because you were streaming something I thought maybe I wanted to watch. And then I say hello, and then your response is, "Who are you?" And not even kindly. I'm like, wow. I don't think I want to be here.
They only say hi if you donate, and you're lucky even then. Because I saw a channel that was getting donations for $100, $50, fucking on up to fucking $500. I seen donations, and they weren't even reading half of their comments. They were more worried about what they were fucking doing.
But yeah, okay, you build a community slow, and I've been in your chat. Your chats are talkative, they're polite. Yep. It don't matter, you know, that you're not huge. You have a good community. You have people that are respectful enough. They make someone new coming in feel welcome, and that's going to help you a lot.
If your comments are getting blocked, try and reword shit a different way. YouTube doesn't like certain words. I'm surprised, actually, that COVID went through.
Well, yeah, that's true. They don't.
One of the words that YouTube would block all the fucking time.
Well, yeah, because there was a big argument about, is what you're doing really what you should be doing, like lockdowns, or should we be reopening? And I didn't really have an opinion on it, really, one way or another, because my first problem was, why are these damn politicians cheating and going out, and we're like, we can't go anywhere? Or why can you go to a bar but you can't go to a church? It not say, like, some of the things they didn't make any sense. You know what I mean? So you could go get drunk, but you know.
Well, that would be called charges, okay? Because if you screw me, that's going to be against my will. So, where the fuck was it? I got one of the very first streams I watched because he didn't like new subs. Yeah, you were telling me about that. That's the dumbest shit ever.
You read Medieval Mom? She went into a channel, did her usual mom hugs greeting, left after a few minutes, came back, she was banned. Wow.
Yeah, I've seen dumber shit, man.
What would happen if I just screw you?
Don't know what the fuck they're even thinking. Doesn't even make sense, half the shit they fucking say or do.
Yeah, listen to Okie. Ken, what would happen if I just screwed
Okay.
you, but don't
That's
screw
why I
you
said-
over?
That's why I said then there'd be charges, because if you ever screwed me, it'd be against my will.
Okay. Yep, there goes. Yep, you're spinning again. All right, I'm gonna get off here.
I'm not
All
spinning.
right. Yep, I know what's fixing to happen. Storm
nothing's
system up.
happening on my end, so
No, it's on my end. I know what it is. I can see it on my phone. But thank you guys. Thanks for listening to me.
see you
If I
tomorrow
made
night.
your ears bleed, get one of them there cotton balls. It'll suck
Yeah.
it up for you.
Yeah, get a rag and wrap it around your head 3 times because it's coming back tomorrow.
Yep, sure am. All right, I'll see y'all.
The same treatment. If I made your ears bleed, well, better wrap a bandage around your head because it's coming back again tomorrow.
Yep. Well, I'll see you guys later. Thanks, Ken, for having me on again.
Yep.
And congratulations again on your new laptop. I hope everything works out for you.
Yeah. Mom says, love you, Hawks.
All righty. Love you too, Mom. Take care. I'm out of here.
Tell Mrs. Hawks and Alexis I said hi. So now what are we going to do? What are we going to do now? Now that Hawks is gone, do we poke fun? He might still be in the chat, so we better behave ourselves, right? And yeah, like Hawk said, I got a new confuser, so now I'm really confused. And sorry, Medieval Mom, I was doing testing, and we found out my speakers are shit, and my microphone is shit, and we're getting speakers, and if that don't fix the problem, he ignores the dispatcher. Anyway, if that don't accept the problem or fix the problem, we will be returning confusers. I still have my old one. Thanks. Appreciate it. Hawks doesn't ignore you. He just doesn't want to stoop that low, Moni. Yeah, we're gonna see if it's a congratulations or not, because I had Medieval Mom's stream playing, and I could not even hear her playing, not let alone her voice. I couldn't hear shit. Like there was no sound. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. And another channel that's normally really super loud and hurts my ears to watch, I could hear it, but it wasn't very fucking loud at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if it's the computer or if it's just the speakers. Another thing they do is they like to, it had a really weird echo sound to it. Like the locker rooms when you were a kid, you know? That kind of sound. Now, Hawks talks loud enough where I could hear him just fine. And I'm not sure if how Medieval Mom would come across, but like even a lot of the play buttons that I played tonight, I couldn't even hear them. It was playing no sound at all. So we're going to find out if they work or not. Alright, Okie. You gotta go to work, huh? Sorry you have to go to work. God damn, what temperature is in the house, man? Alexa, what's the thermostat set to?
The thermostat is set to 70 degrees in heat mode.
No wonder. Alexa, set the thermostat to 67 degrees.
Right? That explains everything. Anything else I can help figure out?
Alexa, set the thermostat to 67 degrees.
I've set the thermostat to 67 degrees.
Why in the hell was it at 70? Jesus. Well, alright, Monty. Miss me while you're gone there, Okie. And I guess Moni's leaving us too. And I was gonna send you a link there, Medieval Mom, but you were busy playing your game and I couldn't even hear it whether you were gonna come up or not, so I need to get a new tablet. Mine is going out. I like it for my audiobooks. Audiobooks. Wrong auto. Audio, not auto. Oh, crap. Grandma has a fib that causes big blood clots. What's a fib? That's why Rosie's growling. 'Cause now you got him laying on her. AFib? Is that what you're saying?
Probably is.
That causes blood clots?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, shit. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. Upper chamber of the heart doesn't pump out the blood fully and it sits there and makes clots. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, cat?
Trying to get away from Rosie. She keeps growling at him.
I don't have it.
He had it over here. Well, he did. It was over here.
Yeah, I know.
It's right there. You just touched it. Nope,
No,
that's
I
not it.
didn't.
Look like it.
Cat, stop.
I don't know where it's at.
It was just over here. I turned over and now it's fucking gone.
I don't know. But he kept getting in trouble from Rosie. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, no, not Splenda. No, I got stevia, not Splenda. We don't have the money right yet. We were busy saving every penny we had to go into these computers, and now we're like, both of us are not happy with some of the things on it. All right, Moni. We'll see you later. Good night. Alexa, bedroom yellow. My eyes are burning. But I did find it on, whatever it's called, Amazon. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, shit. Okay. We need to go to Prime. And
Would you please stop that? Now you're just pissing me off because you're being a dumbass. God damn it. Cannot control those claws, you will not be on the bed up here.
32 ounces. What's that one?
He knows how to be nice,
Okay, Susan.
and then he fucking forgets. And
Wondering if he can't get a larger container than 32 ounces. No, that's not what I wanted. Never mind. No. This was the one. What in the hell? Wowzers. Egg foo young. I don't know her. I don't know egg foo old either. I'm not a big fan of Chinese though. It's 20 degrees out? Really? That dropped fast. Just a couple hours ago, it was 60 degrees out. Well, of course, it's 10:30 already. So, there you go. So, Medieval Mom must be the only one in the chat now, huh? Did you stop live streaming and immediately came over here? Oh no, it says there's 5 people here. That don't mean they're awake though. I probably put them to sleep. So is Egg Foo old? Egg Foo Young's father? $55 here by me. Yeah, but you're in the south. I appreciate that, Medieval Mom. I do. I really do. And that's another thing we can do also, Medieval Mom. If I'm live, we can talk private about this, but I can make it so that your channel goes live at the same time. I don't know how many channels I can make do that on YouTube, but hey, Gamer's still here. You're roasting fish? Does it smell fishy? It was 71 there today. It was 60 here. And I'm in South Dakota, so I'm telling people that are in Texas and North Carolina, South Carolina, they need to move up north where it's warmer. They've had a worse winter than we've had. Like, a lot worse winter than we've had. And I'm in South Dakota, man. They've had a worse winter than North Dakota. North Dakota's hardly had any snow, too. I'm using a singular candle. Oh, that's going to take a minute then, dude. Although, you can put a piece of metal above it and set the fish on the piece of metal, and the candle will warm up that piece of metal. I heat a metal box. There you go. What? Why are you whining? Because you want your blankie, don't you? Where's your blankie? Oh, there it is. You want your blankie? Chua. There you go. I only like codfish and some shellfish. You ever had walleye? I like walleye, unless it's done wrong. What has fish done to you that you hate your fish? Yeah, I don't know about eating raw fish either. I don't know. Very few things that I won't at least try. Raw fish is one of them. And bull balls. It tastes fishy? That's weird. good fish should not taste fishy. Old fish tastes fishy. That's where you get that stanky smell from. Oh, sushi is raw fish, though, I thought. I thought that's what sushi was raw fish. I love how they say sushi is awesome, but then they cover it with all this different fish sauces and all this shit. And well, you're not tasting the fish then. Now you're tasting all the toppings on it. Well, then I'll try sushi then, if there is such thing as cooked sushi. But I thought that was just cooked fish. But I don't like a lot of toppings on my fish, though. It is mostly raw? No, I'm good then. Then, no. I'm not trying it. If it ain't cooked, I don't want it. To me, that seems like a good way to get salmonella or any other kind of poisoning you can think of with raw meat. I say that, but I like my beef mostly rare. Daddy's fish toppings. There you go. Daddy's fish toppings is kind of salty. So I've been told. Yeah. Can't believe tomorrow's Sunday already. Holy crap, man. This weekend went by fast. Oh, I need to figure out something to do with some pork. It's a pork butt, is what it's called. And after it's cooked, other than pulled pork sandwiches with barbecue sauce, what are other things you can do with it? Do you have any suggestions, Medieval Mom? Or Gamer, if you're into eating pork. I don't know if you eat pork or not. Dragon roll is an example of cooked sushi. It is good. California roll is a good one too. I thought California roll was nothing but vegetables. Pork stew, is that similar to beef stew? With the ingredients in it? Brown gravy, huh? I figured it would be beef bouillon. Or, yeah, beef bouillon. But I guess, yeah, gravy would be better, wouldn't it? Mushrooms, onions, if you have it, half can of Guinness. No, I don't have it, because there's no alcohol in this house at all. Not anymore. I drank the last bit of the wine that I had. And I've been wanting to make some wine, but I haven't had the sugar to do it. I have some apple juice that I want to make into wine. That shit's good. We have plenty of onions. We don't have any mushrooms. We don't have any potatoes. Oh my God, what is with that? Oh. But I can see how a beer would brighten up the taste. And I don't drink Guinness anyway. I can't stand Guinness. I would probably put a Bud Light in there or a red ale of some sort. I like red ale beer. That'd probably be good in an Instapot. Put it in there, cook it. Well, you cook the pork first and then, yeah, cook the taters and everything else with it and then add the pork later. I will cook with it. The Guinness brings out the flavor big time. Yeah. I used to cook with Bud Light a lot. Soak a steak in Bud Light overnight. It really changes the flavor of the meat. I really like it. Burgers too. Chicken too. If you're boiling chicken, put it in, or not boiling chicken, but if you're like cooking it low and slow, put beer in there. But a light flavored beer. Don't put anything like a red ale in chicken. That'd probably ruin the flavor of the chicken. Usually I get the cheapest shit possible. So round steak, but you slow cook it, and then it turns into a really good steak. I will slow cook it in like a cooker, and then I'll take it out and then throw it in a pan and basically sear it. I haven't had a really good steak for years and years and years. Last good steak I had was I forget what it's called now. Is it called a T-bone? It's probably called a T-bone because it's got a bone in it in the shape of a T. More pork than anything? Well, we're finding out that pork is really cheap if you buy pork butt and then you slow cook it, and then you can make anything you want with it. One thing I found out on accident, because we didn't have anything else, was we had a bunch of that pork butt left over for making those barbecue sandwiches, barbecue pulled pork. Made a bunch of those, and then we had a bunch of pork left over, so ended up that's what we do with pork. Okay. So you soak it in beer. You brine, basically a beer brine. Beer brine with a little bit of hot sauce adds a lot of flavor, man. But I do that with chicken too, if I'm cooking for myself. If I'm cooking for everybody, then I gotta, back off on certain shit. But, what was left over, we just basically chunked it up and then put it in tortillas and then put wild rice in it and then a bunch of cheese and then put it in the air fryer and cooked it for 5 minutes. That shit was so good. And then when I make the wild rice, do that in the Instant Pot. It takes about 40 minutes to do, and then we cut up pork butts. I don't use beer on pork. Oh, well, I haven't done it yet, but I bet it'd be good because it's good on steak, and they're very similar in, I don't know. I'll eat pretty much any meat. And I said pretty much. And I didn't say on it, you soak it in it, and then you let it drip dry and then cook it. It helps break down the fat, and it adds moisture to it. That's a win-win in my book. Especially something like a pork butt, which has a lot more fat. And that's why it's such a cheap cut, it's because it has more fat. But there's tricks to that trade too. Use the fat to your advantage and slow cook that shit, man. Or use an Instant Pot where you fast cook it, but it's under pressure. Cook pork chunks with lime juice, same difference, or lemon juice, yep. Fresh garlic, salt, and pepper. Once cooked, crisp it in air fryer. Carnitas. Carnitas are what? I say burritos for pretty much everything. And the reason why I say that is because they all look the same to me. Carnitas are what? Really small. Are they the really small, carnitas? Are they the tiny little tacos? Or are they the ones up there that are rolled like a burrito, but they're really small? They're done with corn tortillas. And then usually baked. I can't remember the difference in them. Carnitas are chunks of pork meat. No, they're usually wrapped in something, aren't they? I thought carnitas were the small little tiny burritos. They're in the shape of a burrito, but they're usually a sauce over the top when they cook. Translation, little meat. Don't you dare start calling me carnita. Little meat, get it? Huh. I don't know. No, I'm really confused. Oh, you can serve it over rice. Okay. See, and I basically did that with rice in a burrito, and then you crisp up the burrito in the air fryer. I just put it on preheat and it's done. It's nice and crispy. I really like burritos like that. They say that they're overcooked, but I like them like that. And they hold together better too. Used to do that in the frying pan, but it takes way less time in the air fryer. And I don't eat white rice at all. All I eat is wild rice. I know it's not a rice, but that's what I eat. Way less carbs. And I eat a lot of tortillas instead of bread. What I go through in tortillas is usually what a Mexican family goes through. So that should tell you. Ah, I've been up since 3. Well, you only got a couple more hours and you've been up for 24 hours. Alright, Medieval Mom. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for popping in. And thanks to you too, Gamer, for popping in. I appreciate it. You're always fun to have in here. But I think I'm going to end this stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. How's that sound? Thanks for joining me and stay redneck. What do you got? Oh, thank you, Medieval Mom. Good night. I don't know if anybody's even on tonight. Is anybody even on? YouTubes. Nobody's live. Oh. JoJo's live, Shade's live. Ozric. Double G. El Jokerino. So Not Yours. I guess we'll go over to Shade then. Let's see. I forget how to do this, man. Gotta go to YouTube Studio. And go to content. Go to live. And go to, is it details? No. It's customized, I think. Yeah. And go to shade. Save. Alright. We're gonna go see shade. So I'll see you guys over there.